and take the first step toward creating your legacy. Apply for admission today at illinoisstate.edu/apply.
Tito's Handmade Vodka is America's favorite vodka for a reason. From the first legal distillery in Texas, Tito's is 6 times distilled till it's just right. And naturally gluten-free, making it a high-quality spirit that mixes with just about anything. From the smoothest martinis to the best Bloody Marys. Beyond the bottle, Tito's has gained a reputation for giving back, teaming up with nonprofits around the world to serve its communities and do good for dogs. Make your next cocktail with Tito's and learn more at Tito'sVodka.com. 40% alcohol by volume, namely 80 proof, crafted to be savored responsibly.
What would you do with $1 million? Hard Rock Casino Northern Indiana wants to give you the chance to find out in our $1 million giveaway. Earn July 1st through December 27th. Then join us each Friday for your chance to win a grand finale spot for a 1 in 500 chance to be the guaranteed winner of $1 million. The $1 million giveaway, exclusively at Hard Rock Casino Northern Indiana. Must be 21. See Players Club for complete details. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-9-WITH-IT.
Ready for a luxurious and reliable driving experience? Visit Bill Jacobs Auto Group for premium brands like BMW, Volkswagen, Mini, Jaguar, and Land Rover. Enjoy our Bill Jacobs Total Mile Protection Warranty, a 7-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty on every new car. Trust us to provide the peace of mind you deserve. Start your journey at BillJacobs.com. At Bill Jacobs, the cars bring you in, and the experience brings you back.
Yeah. ESPN Chicago. New home, new day. Yeah. Here comes the boom. 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 Here comes the 20 yards, 10 yards. That's 6 points on the board. Bear Nation. Back down, we go hard to the bone. Crowd get hype when we score. Can't be stopped with the ball. Never fold, never fall. On the field, give it all. From the start to the finish. Oh, you mad cause we winning? Culture style, get apart. Mix the talent with the heart. We just made it to the goal line. Let me in, let me in. Opposing team looking lost now. Not again, not again. We can't lose. All eyes on the prize. Navy blue and orange. We gon' paint the sky. On your feet, ho about to see. Here comes the boom.
Welcome to the new Chicago Bears Radio Network.
Here comes the boom.
The Chicago Bears Radio Network is brought to you in part by Hard Rock Casino, Northern Indiana, by Miller Lite, and by Great Clips. This is Bears football on the new home of the Bears, ESPN Chicago.
Here comes the boom.
And now please welcome the voice of the Bears, Jeff Joniak, on the new Bears Radio Network.
There is nothing more American than the NFL and Thanksgiving, a wonderful blend of friends, family, and sport. Thrilled you're sharing some of your day with us from Fort Field in Detroit, Michigan, where Thanksgiving is a cottage industry for this franchise. The Bears and Lions meeting for all the fixings and all the trimmings. With Super Bowl winning Bears guard Tom Thayer, I'm Jeff Joniak, along with 2006 Super Bear fullback Jason McKee. Hard to believe there is a losing streak on this holiday for this homestanding Lions that has reached 7 games on this holiday, and how wonderful it would be, and a holiday that we'd remember. If the Bears can pull the upset today, they're facing their toughest opponent to date, the 10-1 Lions. This is just the 8th instance in 50 years a team on a 9-game winning streak faces a team on a 5-game losing streak. Interesting math when you're talking about streaks of all kinds, Tommy.
Yeah, you know, Dan Campbell has changed the culture here with the Detroit Lions, but Caleb Williams is in the midst of changing the culture with the Chicago Bears. And it's going to be a great contest today on Thanksgiving Day to see who has the better of their approach in the change of cultures.
Thanks to our pregame trio, Mark Silverman, Tom Watto, and Dion Miller. Our executive producer is Eric Ostrowski, Joe McCardle, Johnny Moore handle production. Our studio producer today, Kevin Zipak, Matt McMaster, our highlight coordinator, Paul Zarang, our engineer. Research and statistics handled by the great Doug Coletti, and our field mic today, Little Z down to the sidelines with Jason McKee to get us all set to go as we take a look at the playing conditions. And I'll tell you what, outdoor football would be interesting in Detroit. Haven't been that way in a long time. So we're indoors in the field conditions report, brought to you by Ego, the #1 rated brand in cordless outdoor power. Learn more at egopowerplus.com. Ego, power beyond belief. How is that surface, my man?
It's perfect. You know, it feels good in here. The temperature's great. And I need our defensive line to turn the heat up today. got to stop that rushing attack of Jahmyr Gibbs and David Montgomery. The Detroit offense feeds off that running game, and so does Jared Goff. But if we can stop the run game, we have a chance in this game today.
Today's game will be waterproof. No rain in the forecast, of course. Today's waterproof game brought to you by Roofers and Waterproofers Local 11. Visit them at www.rooferslocal11.org to find a contractor today. Tom, a stat that popped on our radar this morning. I didn't know it beforehand, but, Matt Eberflus just talked about establishing the run. Can they do that against this Lions outfit? They have not allowed a 100-yard back in 30 consecutive games.
It's not if they can, it's they have to. But they can. And that's the thing about it. The Bears have done a nice job of running the outside zone plays with success. They've done a nice job of using guys like DJ Moore to put the ball into his hands. And they have Roschon Johnson. So I think it's the determination of the new Thomas Brown-led offense to see how he sees and how he breaks down and he understands what's going to happen today. And I do think the Bears have the assets to run the ball as well as throw it efficiently.
Teams coming out of the field. The Detroit Lions being introduced as we speak. Bears in their white jerseys, navy blue pants, navy blue numbers, trimmed in orange, the navy helmet with the Bears classic wishbone. See the piping on your Bears.
Double buckets, orange and a white.
And the Detroit Lions, Honolulu blue, and that is tops and bottoms today. The white numbers, Honolulu blue socks, a silver helmet with the blue stripes, and the blue Lion logo. Getting piping over there?
Negative.
Piping's going out of style, Tom.
Not in my life.
Let's get Kyler Gordon on the case. Mr. Style, Mr. Fashion. And that matchup today is going to be so fun to watch between him and Amon-Ra St. Brown, Tommy. No question about it.
Let's hope it's fun. Let's hope at the end of the game we're going, wow, Kyler Gordon, he decided to play the best game of his career in one of the most hostile environments ever. St. Brown is a really good receiver along with a couple other ones on this football team. But I think Kyler Gordon is one of the most exciting defensive players in the NFL.
Today's starting lineup presented by Binny's Beverage Depot. Binny's, Chicago family-owned since 1948. Big Tom, if you can't find it at Binny's,
it's probably not worth drinking.
Caleb Williams making the start at quarterback with his offensive line intact for a second consecutive game. Braxton Jones, Tevin Jenkins at left guard. Center Coleman Shelton, Matt Pryor, the right guard, and Darnell Wright at right tackle with Cole Kmet at tight end. And the wide receiver trio of DJ Moore, Keenan Allen, and Rome Odunze. DeAndre Swift back to his roots. A draft pick here in Detroit. Remember that first game when he played the Bears and that throw to the end zone and Jalen Johnson tapped it away.
Yep.
Saved the day.
Listen, and that's what Jalen Johnson has to do multiple times in this game, because I don't think that they will ignore Jalen Johnson. I think Jared Goff is going to throw the ball to exactly how the coverage allows him to.
Well, the wild card is always going to be Jamison Williams. Jamison Williams, he takes the top off of any defense. He's lightning speed, 350-plus yard catches already this year, the most in the NFL. On that play-action game, that's where he's
it, man. It's the vision. It's a disciplined vision by the defensive backfield to make sure they don't get caught peeking into the backfield to see if they hand it off, and then you have one of these speedy receivers run by you.
You can tell the crowd not late arriving, Tom. They are packed in here pretty tight, tough ticket to get, and they are ready to rock today. This is their pre-Super Bowl Super Bowl. They love Thanksgiving.
It's early. They want seats to see Shabuzi at halftime, so they're getting here early, going to enjoy the first half of the football game. And like Sylvie said, they got an extended halftime.
Our referee today is Alan Eck, and he's in 9th year, 134th NFL game. 2nd year as a referee, working only his 3rd Lion game in 9 years. Now, this is a first. I haven't seen many in the officiating community that have actually played college football. He was a quarterback at Bloomsburg University, the Division II school in Pennsylvania, and now he's a retired tax manager, soon to be retired. Doug Galletti can join him. They play some golf together.
About time they have a guy with a little football experience.
And he was a quarterback.
Yeah, hey.
Not bad. Alan Eck, his entire crew, umpire, Tab Slaughter, Derek Bowers, the down judge. Our line judge is Derek Anderson, John Jenkins, the field judge, Dale Shaw, the side judge, Greg Meyer, the back judge, and Joe Wallen, the replay official. And here is your national anthem.
Due to NFL rules and restrictions, the Chicago Bears game on the ESPN Chicago app is blacked out in your area. Due to NFL rules and restrictions, the Chicago Bears game on the ESPN Chicago app is blacked out in your area. Due to NFL rules and restrictions, the Chicago Bears game on the ESPN Chicago app is blacked out in your area. Due to NFL rules and restrictions, The Chicago Bears game on the ESPN Chicago app is blacked out in your area. Due to NFL rules and restrictions, the Chicago Bears game on the ESPN Chicago app is blacked out in your area. Due to NFL rules and restrictions, the Chicago Bears game on the ESPN Chicago app is blacked out in your area. Due to NFL rules and restrictions, the Chicago Bears game on the ESPN Chicago app is blacked out in your area. Due to NFL rules and restrictions, the Chicago Bears game on the ESPN Chicago app is blacked out in your area. Due to NFL rules and restrictions, the Chicago Bears game on the ESPN Chicago app is blacked out in your area. Due to NFL rules and restrictions, the Chicago Bears game on the ESPN Chicago app is blacked out in your area. Due to NFL rules and restrictions, the Chicago Bears game on the ESPN Chicago app is blacked out in your area. Due to NFL rules and restrictions, the Chicago Bears game on the ESPN Chicago app is blacked out in your area. Due to NFL rules and restrictions, the Chicago Bears game on the ESPN Chicago app is blacked out in your area. Due to NFL rules and restrictions, the Chicago Bears game on the ESPN Chicago app is blacked out in your area. Due to NFL rules and restrictions, the Chicago Bears game on the ESPN Chicago app is blacked out in your area. Due to NFL rules and restrictions, the Chicago Bears game on the ESPN Chicago app is blacked out in your area. Due to NFL rules and restrictions, the Chicago Bears game on the ESPN Chicago app is blacked out in your area. Due to NFL rules and restrictions, the Chicago Bears game on the ESPN Chicago app is blacked out in your area. Due to NFL rules and restrictions, the Chicago Bears game on the ESPN Chicago app is blacked out in your area. Due to NFL rules and restrictions, the Chicago Bears game on the ESPN Chicago app is blacked out in your area. Due to NFL rules and restrictions, the Chicago Bears game on the ESPN Chicago app is blacked out in your area. Due to NFL rules and restrictions, the Chicago Bears game on the ESPN Chicago app is blacked out in your area. Due to NFL rules and restrictions, the Chicago Bears game on the ESPN Chicago app is blacked out in your area. Due to NFL rules and restrictions, the Chicago Bears game on the ESPN Chicago app is blacked out in your area. Due to NFL rules and restrictions, the Chicago Bears game on the ESPN Chicago app is blacked out in your area. Due to NFL rules and restrictions, the Chicago Bears game on the ESPN Chicago app is blacked out in your area. Due to NFL rules and restrictions, the Chicago Bears game on the ESPN Chicago app is blacked out in your area. Due to NFL rules and restrictions, the Chicago Bears game on the ESPN Chicago app is blacked out in your area. Due to NFL rules and restrictions, the Chicago Bears game on the ESPN Chicago app is blacked out in your area. Due to NFL rules and restrictions, the Chicago Bears game on the ESPN Chicago app is blacked out in your area. Due to NFL rules and restrictions, the Chicago Bears game on the ESPN Chicago app is blacked out in your area. Due to NFL rules and restrictions, the Chicago Bears game on the ESPN Chicago app is blacked out in your area. Due to NFL rules and restrictions, the Chicago Bears game on the ESPN Chicago app is blacked out in your area. Due to NFL rules and restrictions, the Chicago Bears game on the ESPN Chicago app is blacked out in your area. Due to NFL rules and restrictions, the Chicago Bears game on the ESPN Chicago app is blacked out in your area. Due to NFL rules and restrictions, the Chicago Bears game on the ESPN Chicago app is blacked out in your area. Due to NFL rules and restrictions, the Chicago Bears game on the ESPN Chicago app is blacked out in your area. Due to NFL rules and restrictions, the Chicago Bears game on the ESPN Chicago app is blacked out in your area. Due to NFL rules and restrictions, the Chicago Bears game on the ESPN Chicago app is blacked out in your area. Due to NFL rules and restrictions, the Chicago Bears game on the ESPN Chicago app is blacked out in your area. Chicago Bears game on the ESPN Chicago app is blacked out in your area. Due to NFL rules and restrictions, the Chicago Bears game on the ESPN Chicago app is blacked out in your area. Due to NFL rules and restrictions, the Chicago Bears
Thanks for tuning into the NFL on Westwood One. Unfortunately, it appears that you're located in the protected market area of one of the competing teams. Therefore, due to contractual constraints associated with NFL-mandated blackout restrictions, we are unable to stream this broadcast in your area. If you feel you're receiving this message in error, please try again from another browser or on a different device. Due to NFL rules and restrictions, the Chicago Bears game on the ESPN Chicago app is blacked out in your area. Due to NFL rules and restrictions, the Chicago Bears game on the ESPN Chicago app is blacked out in your area.
Due to NFL rules and restrictions, the Chicago Bears game on the ESPN Chicago app is blacked out in your area. Due to NFL rules and restrictions, the Chicago Bears game on the ESPN Chicago app is blacked out in your area. Due to NFL rules and restrictions, the Chicago Bears game on the ESPN Chicago app is blacked out in your area. Due to NFL rules and restrictions, the Chicago Bears game on the ESPN Chicago app is blacked out. Due to NFL rules and restrictions, the Chicago Bears game on the ESPN Chicago app is blacked out in your area. Due to NFL rules and restrictions,
It's time to deck the deals and save during the Black Friday sale at StealADealSPI.com. Shop local and save 50% on everything. Get to StealADealSPI.com starting at midnight tonight.
Evan, Canty, and Michelle are unsportsmanlike.
I can't find a dance partner for Aaron Rodgers for next season. He got all this power with the Jets because he was good. He got all that juice because of the hope that came behind him. And that's not there anymore. So I'm kind of arriving at this place where I'll be shocked if he doesn't retire at the end of the season.
Unsportsmanlike. Weekday mornings starting at 6 Eastern on ESPN Radio and on ESPN2.
Exclusively on ESPN Plus, UFC 310, Saturday, December 7th. Flyweight champion Alexandre Pantoja defends his title against
through Achilles and ACL tears his last 2 years. And a good blocker on top of it. 2 minutes to go in this first quarter, and a timeout is called by Detroit on a 2nd and 8. Their first timeout called of this first half. We're going to pause for station identification on the Bears Radio Network. Jeff Joniak, Tom Thayer, and Jason McKee with you on your Thanksgiving. Jared Goff, 6 of 9, 61 yards throwing the football. Tom, but you see how effective the play-action game is when he has that kind of running game.
Yeah, that's the great compliment to a great running game is the defense has to respect it so much that everybody's trying to get an eye on their responsibility if there's one of these two good running backs that they have in the backfield. And then that's when the deception occurs. Fake handoff by Jared Goff, and then one of the receivers over the top.
Laporta, the tight end, as a wing to the left, comes in motion to the right side of the line with St. Brown. Left side, Patrick is stacked with Williams. Shotgun for Goff, sticks it in the belly of the back, gets Gibbs on the cutback to the right. Hit by Stevenson, moves the pile. They can't put him down. He's inside the 20 of the scrum, all the way down to the 17-yard line of the Bears. Gibbs on a run to the right, little cutback, picks up 13. He is quick as a hiccup.
The point of attack is over to the left-hand line of scrimmage. And then if you over-pursue, Gibbs' vision is that good where he can bounce it back to the right side. And he's so quick that by the time he's making the decision, if you are a half a step out of position, you're going to have a difficult time stopping him.
Among 3 backs with over 325 rushing attempts and a 5.4-yard average carry or more in their first 2 years, Jim Brown, number 1 on the list. Clinton Portis, number 2, and then Gibbs. Here's the handoff to Montgomery on this play. Montgomery slithers through the middle of the field. On the right side hash mark, he'll bang down inside the 15 of the 14 and a run of 3.
Jeff, yards per scrimmage. Dave Montgomery, Chicago or Detroit, where do you think he's been better?
Yards from scrimmage?
Yeah, yes.
Well, I don't know.
Per scrimmage, per game.
Are you going to tell me he was better with the Bears?
Yes.
Interesting.
Yep. It is interesting because when you consider the offense that he's working here and the experience of the quarterback.
3-0 Detroit. They're threatening 2nd and 7 to the Bear 14. Goff under center, sticks it in the belly of the back. Here is Gibbs banging down inside the 5, hurdling players down to the 3. And the Lions are going to be first and goal, threatening to go up 2 scores on the Bears. And they have dominated possession time in this first quarter. 25 seconds, the clock running.
Yeah, you get deception in the backfield again by Jared Goff. After he makes a handoff, he acts like he has the ball and that he's going to throw it. And then by that time, Gibbs point of attack to the left, but sees an opening to the right and bounces it back.
Bears have run 3 plays in the first quarter that now has expired. Detroit, 23 plays on 2 drives, and they are first and goal at the Bears 3 when we come back to start the second quarter after this break on the Chicago Bears Radio Network.
Hi, Debbie Fulan here from Copycat Wireless in Aurora to announce that we have relocated to 1640 North Farnsworth Avenue because we are now a Nextel authorized service center. Not only can we fulfill your cellular needs with AT&T, T-Mobile, and Nextel, but we can repair your Nextel phones as well. And until July 31st, we are offering $30 off any Nextel phone activated on a $39.99 or higher rate plan and purchase of a vehicle car charger. If you're in the market for a new phone, accessories, or repairs, stop in at Copycat Wireless located at 1640 North Farnsworth Avenue or call 630-820-3800 and tell them Debbie.
Love it. Embrace it. Right now. The Dan Patrick Show.
Dan Patrick. Tyrese, Rick took what he said was full blame for not calling timeout. That's not on him. I'll take that more than he should.
You can prepare for these moments until you're in those moments. You're going, all we have to do is get the ball in bounds until you can't get the ball in bounds. Now what happens? Take the timeout.
The Dan Patrick Show.
Dan and the Danettes and you.
AM 1280 WBIG.
Ugh. Chicago traffic stinks, but there's an upside. Your business vehicle spends hours in front of thousands of potential customers. Turn your ride into an eye-catching, moving billboard that continuously advertises your business free. Wrap it up with a vehicle wrap. Let the design pros at Chicago Rapid Burr Ridge create a custom look for your car, truck, van, or fleet that makes the phone ring. Imagine getting work while your team is doing work. Get noticed with a design and wrap from Chicago Wrap. Start making money by promoting your products and services services on the road while you work. Promote your business everywhere you do business. Right on your vehicle with a Chicago Wrap. Chicago Wrap is the official wrap partner of Fox Sports Radio Chicago. Partial vehicle wraps start as low as $997. For a limited time, get your vehicle design free from Chicago Wrap. Check out the design they did for WCKG at ChicagoWrap.com. That's Chicago, WRAP.com. Wrap it up at ChicagoWrap.com.
Whether you're ordering wings for the game, whipping up a 7-layer dip, or ordering pizza, there's something about football that makes you want to eat. And this football season, Uber Eats has the best deals on game day food. No matter what you're craving, from 2-for-1 pizza to buy one, get one wings, Uber Eats will be dropping new deals each week, all season long. Uber Eats, official on-demand delivery partner of the NFL. Order now. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details.
Sport Clips at 760 North Route 59 at North Aurora Road in Naperville invites you to stop by for the MVP haircut, which includes an invigorating shampoo massage, relaxing neck and shoulder treatment, a steam towel, and an awesome cut. That's because Sport Clips uses and sells top quality products formulated to address guys' unique hair care needs and lifestyles. Sport Clips at 760 North Route 59 at North Aurora Road in Naperville, featuring the MVP haircut. It's good to be a guy.
When you like a certain kind of food, it's because it's different and has its own originality. Rito's Mexican Restaurant in Aurora embodies those ideas. Located between Route 59 and Eola at 3450 Montgomery Road, Rito's is easy to get to as well. Open 7 days a week. Rito's only uses 100% USDA choice meat for their delicious food. Prices are reasonable, and their nickname is the home of the Big Margarita, making it a fun place for you and your friends to hang out. Call 630-236-3539 and order some great Mexican food from Ritos.
This is The Herd.
Wow, 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 wow.
With Colin Cowherd.
Angel Reese ejected from the game. What you're seeing right now, they call this in Hollywood character development. The WNBA, if you have a choice, and you do, be a little like country music. It's an easy entry. Nobody cares. It's a party.
This is The Herd.
AM 1280 WBIG.
Hi, I'm Jeff Joniak, and you're listening to the radio home of Chicago Bears football. AM 1280 WBIG. AM 1530 WCKG. Bear down.
Williams and the crew, they got to come out here and sustain a drive.
Dan Campbell, the head coach, on a 9-game winning streak, the longest since a 10-gamer in 1934. Winning record each of the last 3 years with 31 total wins. They've won 3 games by 35-plus this year, setting a new team record. And the Texas A&M product and the native Texan doing a nice job here in Detroit. He's the talk of the league right now. 3-3 in his career against the Bears. Let's go and get another Old National Bank sideline report from Jason McKee.
Yeah, we talked a lot about the growth and development of Caleb Williams. Now, here's an opportunity for him on the road. Loud crowd noise. What are you going to do to get your offense going? Him and Thomas Brown, let's see what they cook up here on this drive.
Need some first downs, first and foremost. Keep some drives going here.
Yeah, listen, I'll take a big play scoring drive, but I'd like a nice sustained drive because what that does is build confidence in every element. The offensive line, the receivers, the quarterback, the offensive coordinator, and that's what you need. And I think I see DJ Moore on the sideline with his gloves, so that's a good sign.
Does he have his helmet, though? That's the question.
Yes, he does.
He has his helmet on. He's on the sideline getting ready to go back in the game.
There you go, J-Man.
Jake Bates to kick off, right to left. You know, Jake Bates, Tommy, did not kick field goals in college. He was just a kickoff specialist.
Really?
Yes. And out of Rice, and here he is with some really good math underway for the Detroit Lions. Here's a boot, and it's a bomb and no return.
Those kickers are a peculiar breed.
Jake Bates, he was selling bricks, a year ago. So from bricks to kicks, played 2 years of college soccer, but a walk-on kickoff specialist to hitting your first 17 kicks in the NFL.
Yeah, I mean,
That's pretty
listen,
impressive.
he's got perfect home kicking conditions. Your plant foot is the same every single time. The wind, the conditions, there is nothing to contribute for or against it. So it's a great building to kick in.
All right, Bears, here we go. Komet, tight end, right side of the line. Now we'll join Mercedes Lewis on the far side. He'll stand up next to Keenan Allen. Near side, DJ Moore. Corner in his face. Everybody else is playing off. Safeties are back. From center of the handoff, Swift bounce to the outside, block from Keenan Allen, 35 to the 36-yard line or so. And that's a run to the left for DeAndre Swift of 6 yards.
You know, the point of attack was to the inside. DeAndre Swift saw both inside linebackers take a step towards the line of scrimmage. As he saw that, he bounced it to the outside. Now it puts the onus on the exterior tacklers, and DeAndre Swift was able to take advantage of it.
Levi Onwuzurike enters the lineup defensively for Detroit. Their defensive tackle, former second-round pick. Left to right for the Bears, and Caleb Williams in the gun. 2nd and 4. Motion to the right slot is Keenan Allen. One safety deep. Now Allen orbit motion behind his quarterback. They sling it right. And a screen set up for DJ Moore, but he's tripped up on the play. They saw that scene before on tape. No question about it. Tripped up on the play by Kendall Vildor.
Yes, it was Vildor just reaching in with his right arm and taking away his feet. And it was a desperation attempt by Vildor, and luckily they took him off of his feet.
No gain, so it's 3rd and long. 3rd down and 9. Crowd on cue rises and makes some noise. 39, making the 37-yard line of the Bears. Looking for the first down of the day. Under center and a one back set deep is Swift. Bunch set left. Snap. Sidestepping to the pocket to throw. Dumps it off. Right side Swift. Needs the 35 to the 40. Got it down the sideline to the 48-yard line. Penalty markers all over the place.
Well, the official took his hat off, so that means the offensive player stepped out of bounds and didn't make a move to get immediately back in bounds. But that flag kind of makes me nervous. I don't know if that's a legal man downfield or so. There's a lot to discuss here.
10-0 Detroit. 13:31 to go, second quarter, as the officiating crew, Alan Eck and his guys, sorting it out.
Holding number 58 offense. That penalty is declined. Pass interference, number 85 offense. 10-yard penalty. Free flag.
So Komet the penalty, right, also flagged. So the Bears get that play wiped out. It'll be 3rd and a lot longer for the Chicago Bears.
Yep, but you know, you got to come in here. What is your most solid protection? And what way can you give Caleb Williams maybe that extra instant of time and try to get the ball into a playmaker's hands in space?
There's a team that does take the ball away. Keep an eye on that. They've turned it into points, and the Bears making a major change in personnel.
Well,
switching sides.
They started with the ball on the left hash and then moved it to the right hash, so they changed the balance of the formation.
3rd and 13 from the 27-yard line. 13:02 to play. Second quarter, 4-man rush with a spin inside, coming after Caleb. Steps away from it, then bouncing out to the left, running by a Lion. Still looking downfield, running out of time and space, lofts it to the bench. It is 4th down. 4th down, and the Lions and the Bears are yelling and screaming at each other. The emotion running hot. And the Lions play that way 100% of the time. A reflection of their head coach, Jack Campbell, the Iowa guy, making the noise right there on the Bears sideline.
You know, Caleb was going to stay sturdy in the pocket. An offensive lineman got beat to his left side immediately. That put Caleb on the scramble drill, and nobody to find downfield. The defensive lineman chased him out of bounds.
And a Detroit Lion goes to all fours as the punt team comes out. It's one of the Detroit Lion defensive linemen, Josh Pascal, needs help coming to the sideline. So he's bent over right now and going to walk slowly to the sideline. Yeah, that was an inside spin move that really was outstanding done right there.
Right.
On Tevin Jenkins.
Yep, and that's the thing about it is you can't become over-aggressive as a pass-blocking offensive lineman. And then when they do start to spin, you almost have to walk your hands across his body to keep him at the line.
That was nose tackle DJ Reader. Low snap. Taylor puts it in the air, lofts a beauty, end over end. Spinner to the 18-yard line, retrieved, and in the vicinity for the Bears was last week's special team star, Tavares Moore, had 3 tackles in that recovery on the onside kick. 12:41 to go, second quarter, Bears trail the Lions 10-0. Detroit ball when we come back on the Bears Radio Network.
With 3 locations to serve Chicagoland, Advantage Chevrolet gives you so much more. Visit and see the amazing inventory and savings at Advantage Chevrolet Bolingbrook. And Advantage Chevrolet values your time. They'll have you in your new Chevy in less than 60 minutes, or they'll make your first car payment. That's right. Drive off in your new Chevy in less than 60 minutes, or they will make your first car payment. Visit AdvantageChevrolet.com. Together, let's drive.
Must mention offer upon arrival before negotiation. Restrictions apply. Ask dealer for details. In football, success is about team effort, and the same is true for your hair. At Great Clips, they save your haircut details in clip notes, so every member of the highly skilled team knows exactly how to create your signature look. With our easy-to-use app, you can check in from anywhere and get a ready next text when you're up next for a cut. It's the confidence of a great haircut, delivered by a team you trust. Download our app today. Great Clips. It's gonna be great.
Bears fans, welcome to another game day at the Gridiron. After seeing your beautiful automobiles at the tailgate, we're calling an audible so you can save on gas. That's right, Bears fans score big on game days. Save 25 cents per gallon on Shell V-Power Nitro Plus Premium Gasoline with the Fuel Rewards program. That's a touchdown for the tailgate. Download the Shell app, join the Fuel Rewards program today, and game on. Restrictions apply. Limited time at participating Shell stations. For more details, visit fuelrewards.com/bears.
This is Jeff Joniak here to tell you about Ego Power Plus. Ego is the #1 rated brand in cordless outdoor power. Take it from me. I love the 22-inch Select Cut self-propelled lawnmower. It cuts my lawn in a single charge. Ego delivers the power and performance of gas, but without the noise, fuss, or fumes. Ego's patented 56-volt arc lithium battery technology is the heart and soul of the system and what powers game-changing torque needed for demanding jobs. Learn more at egopowerplus.com. Ego, power beyond belief. 10-0 Detroit. They've got a field goal and a touchdown drive, both double digits. 15 plays for the opener of the game and a 10-play 90-yard drive before to the touchdown. And the Bears have 2 3-and-outs, and the Lions now with 1st and 10 of their own 26, right to left. 12:41 to go, and if they stick to their game plan, this is going to shorten the game, continue to run, throw a few passes, and get out of here alive.
Well, Caleb's got to start getting some respect from the officials. After he threw that play, Jeff, he was out of bounds. A Detroit Lion came and hit him right in the chest, but he happened to hit the official so hard as well, he knocked the official back end over end. And so rather than calling the penalty, they ignore it, and the official picks himself up. So, you know, there's got to be some even give and take. Eventually, that's got to benefit Caleb once a game, or they got to know that this guy's a scrambler and he's willing to hold on to the ball and give him an opportunity.
Yeah, he holds out of the ball like no other quarterback I've seen, right to the bitter end.
Yeah, but you saw
you
saw the result of it last week with that long scramble pass to DeAndre Swift. Sometimes that's the result of it. Okay, if you're standing completely in the white, that means you can't get hit anymore. And so go back and look at it if anybody disagrees.
Maybe somebody will be getting a fine for that. After the fact, it doesn't mean nothing to you now.
Crap now.
Delay here is the TV timeout a little longer than we thought. With the Lions ready to go, right to left, their 3rd possession. They've had an easy time of it so far against the Bears defense with 2 long drives, clock-consuming drives.
All right, come on, turnover time. The Bears, they got to get themselves.
Goff 7 of 10 for 64 yards.
Get themselves into position, get a turnover, get a big hit.
Boy, these are very respectful fans. They've got 2 big screens here, obviously, on each end of the end zone. And Quiet came up. They piped right down. Goff killing this play with a couple of receivers left and a wing tight end, one back, and he'll hand it off. Montgomery on the cutback to space at the 30, 35-yard line inside the numbers. Spills out for a first down to the 39-yard line of Detroit. So almost alternating backs on series, picks up 13 there, and they just know how to serve each one well. And I guess one softens you up and the other one tries to take your heart out.
Yeah, but they're winning the point of attack, and that's the thing about it is if the running back's vision takes them all immediately to the second level, then that means that they're going to get some extra yards after.
Owens and Byard, the safeties on the tackle. Under center, Goff. Play fake. Gonna set. They'll throw it back screen to Montgomery. 35. Tripped up, but stays on his feet to the 40, 45, to midfield and into Bears territory. He's always had terrific contact balance, and it showed up there again. You and I have always felt he's been underused as a receiver, and really was last year as well. Getting more opportunities this year in that particular play. He ran for the Bears to great execution many times.
You know, they let DeMarcus Walker go immediately upfield, so he was chasing after Jared Goff. As soon as Jared Goff saw him coming towards him, he knew that he was going to have that receiver open with legal blockers in front of him.
Montgomery 60 yards from scrimmage. so far today. First down and 10 of the Bear 47. Motion to the right is Tim Patrick. Snap, play fake again. Goff set to throw. With time. Here's Sard. Breaking on it is Terrell Smith and tapping it away from Jamison Williams. Williams on an out route, a deep one inside the Bear 30, but T. Smith, it's tea time. That's one of his nicknames from high school. Tea time, college.
Yeah,
tapped it away.
D. Walker beat the left tackle, was able to get a hit onto Jared Goff, speed up his throw, and that challenges his accuracy, and then it allows time for T. Smith to get underneath and tap it away.
Second and 10 for Goff and the Lions from the Bear 47-yard line. They send Wright, the tight end, left side of the line. He'll go put his hand on the ground. Snap and a hand up, bouncing to the outside. A little shoulder shrug from Montgomery, but Terrell Smith done by it. Other attempt as well on the stop, Jonathan Owens, and penalty markers fly after Montgomery run of 5 yards.
Holding on Detroit. It's going to ship them back a little bit, and so can you put these guys in a negative yard of position where you can take advantage of it? Gibbs comes in, Montgomery goes out.
10-0 Detroit, 11-14 to go in the second quarter.
Crackback, number 9.
Crackback.
15-yard penalty.
Jamison Williams on the negative play, Tommy.
Well, take advantage of it. No matter how they are sending them back in reverse, now you got to take advantage of it. You got to create a defensive play.
Definite concern in the run game. 13 for 95 in the ground for the Lions. Montgomery and Gibbs averaging 7.3 a carry. So the ball goes back to the 40 of the Lions. And it'll be second down and 23. They got to get all the way to the Bear 37. Goff will start in the shotgun. He's got Gibbs back in the lineup to his right. Laporta jogs in short motion. He'll settle inside the left side of the line. Four-man rush with a stun up front. Pressure on Goff. Hit as he throws over the middle. Caught Patrick at the 40 of the Bears. Runs for a first down to the Bear 29. Front, back, and finish. Beautiful execution. And a penalty marker. Goff was hit as he got rid of the football. Is there going to be roughing on top of it? Although the Lions, the football right now resting at the Bear 30, but let's check the flag.
Yep.
That's a big play. That's 30 plus the penalty is 45 yards. And it's Coward the penalty.
As soon as you sent them back with that illegal crackback penalty, then you get a completion and the roughing penalty on top of it. And now you look where they're already into the red zone.
15-yard line. Lions in complete command at the moment. Running the ball well. Goff completing typical fashion, 9 of 13 for 108 in this first half. 10:30 clock running here in the second quarter. Lions are right to left. They've got Patrick out to the right, Montgomery on the right hip of Goff, and then a trio of receivers scattered to the left, including the tight end Laporta, who jogs in short motion. He'll set up as a screen blocker on a throw to the Williams, to the left side, to the 10, to the 9. Jermaine Edmonds takes him to the chalk. Gets down near the 8. They can get a first down at the 5, so they are dealing with upper hand here at a pickup of 7. The Lions also bring in their third tight end, Shane Zylstra, Tommy.
You know, they bring Laporta in motion to see what type of coverage the Bears are going to get of him. And then when they see that when they bring Laporta back out, he's going to be a lead blocker for that screen because no one is covering him.
Inverted wishbone becomes now 2 tight ends right side of the line, and Montgomery the lone back. The red zone is his territory. Handoff, skipping, slanting left. Being dragged down by Jervon Dexter as best he could to the 4-yard line, and that'll be a first down for Detroit. First and goal for Detroit, up 10-0 with 9:36 to go in the second quarter. They keep bringing changes in personnel, Tom. They've got packages galore.
Yeah, it's something. They got extra tight ends on the right-hand side, Jeff, and then all of a sudden you got Dave Montgomery running the ball to the left. It's almost like there's a lot of decoys out there and, you know, knowing exactly where that ball's going to hit.
Montgomery, 10 carries, 49 yards. He's the lone back as Goff goes under center. First and goal, the 4-yard line of the Bears. Motion to the right, Williams. Snap, play fake to Montgomery, looking to throw. Goff throws back in the end zone, incomplete, threw it away. Everybody tied up. Bears had a lot of bodies in the middle of the field, had the edges cut down as well, and Goff just threw it away.
And D. Walker won his rush again, and he started to put pressure on Jared Goff, so he took him out of his comfort zone and said, listen, if I don't find someone immediately, I'm going to have to throw it out of the back of the end zone, and let's go to second down.
Walker with 3.5 sacks and 22 quarterback hurries. The best on this Bears team collectively. 9 minutes to go in the half. 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line this time. Goff under center. Montgomery the back, and Williams goes in motion right to left to take the turn. Spinning. Montgomery is chopped down by Jalen Johnson. And then a penalty marker comes flying in after the play. Montgomery gets down to the 2-yard line, but let's check the flag.
Yeah, there's a collision between Amon St. Brown and Kyler Gordon in the backfield. I don't know if one of them did something. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, St. Brown, a penalty there. Holding. Tough duties for those receivers. Is trying to set the edge.
Yeah, but receiver against DB, that's an equal matchup right there. And
I give it to the DB.
So do I.
Yeah,
so do I. But it's not extreme against a smart. It's not St. Brown going against DeMarcus Walker. But they just repetitiously, these wide receivers are not impactful blockers at or near the line of scrimmage.
2nd and goal for the Lions, but at the Bear 14-yard line. So it's 2nd and 14. Williams left, pair of receivers to the right, snap to Goff, no pressure, throws left, Williams makes the catch, but Terrell Smith right on the money, stops him at the 9, puts him down. Don't bite my head off, Tom. This is just fun. This is in the fun category.
Okay.
Did you ever get a holding penalty against a DB?
No. God, no. I would take myself out of the game if I did.
Did you ever have a holding penalty that you debated? Did you have an argument?
Oh, yeah.
3rd down and goal.
Every one of them.
9-yard line, 8:06 and a half. The Lions up 10. Montgomery casually jogs back to the left hip of his quarterback, and Williams heads to the left side of the formation. Everybody's inside. The numbers to the near side, 2 to the right. Blitzing linebacker Edwards, and down goes Goff. Just gave himself up. He saw 99 coming as well, but Edwards on the well-timed blitz on 3rd and goal to 9, take them out of the touchdown game, and they'll settle for a field goal try. So the hold on St. Brown shoves him back, and then the penalty helps out with the pass rush and dialed up by Washington and Eberflus, the blitz by Edwards.
I tell that holding story. First holding call I got when I played for Dicka, we were winning by 40. Got a holding call in the 4th quarter, and he pulled me out of the game. So it kind of leaves in an
you were never going back in, did you?
No.
Snap and placement for Bates, swings his right foot, and Bates plows it through the uprights once again. 3 possessions, 3 scoring drives for the Detroit Lions, but 2 of them field goal drives. So that's a 13-0 lead, 11 plays, 56 yards in 5.5 minutes of time of possession. That is adding up on the Bears defense for sure. Will it tell a tale later in the game? It's 13-0 Detroit on the Bears Radio Network.
Bear fans, head to Anyways Pub in Bloomingdale and Oak Brook Terrace for an unbeatable game day experience. Sunday NFL ticket, game time specials, jersey raffles, and video gaming. At Anyways Pub, home of our Italian beef egg rolls, fall off the bone ribs, and so much more. Voted best restaurant and pub 4 years running. Anyways Pub, located in Bloomingdale and Oak Brook Terrace, where Bear fans come to win. Anyways Pub is a member of the iTex trading community. Your iTex dollars are always welcome at Anyways Pub.
Love it. Embrace it. Right now.
The Dan Patrick Show.
Dan Patrick.
Keeping an eye on the Yankees, as I always do. They've been the worst team in baseball for the last month. Now, all of a sudden, the GM, Brian Cashman, is going on the road. What does that mean? I mean, it's not a good sign. But all of a sudden, things are so bad, the GM is now on the road.
Cashman's here. We got to win now. Hurry.
Yeah.
The Dan Patrick Show.
Dan and the Danettes and you.
AM 1280 WBIG.
Here to call is the Whistle. Head on out to Noon Whistle Brewing Company in Lombard, located at 800 East Roosevelt Road. The taproom and beer garden are open to the public Monday through Sunday. Get beer to go in growlers, crowlers, and a large variety of cans. The Lombard Kitchen serves appetizers, sandwiches, and more. Enjoy a personalized tour of the Naperville production facility every Saturday starting at 1 p.m. for just $10. Tours include 1 full pour of non-specialty beer. Noon Whistle Brewery, the highlight of your day.
Have some fun and try something new at the Chillax Throwing in Aurora. Chillax invites you to try getting a bullseye by throwing an axe at their targets. New to axe throwing, Chillax offers coaches to help you out. Join an axe throwing league or just throw for fun. Perfect for parties and more. Chillax features a full bar and is always a great time. Visit Chillax at 4302 East New York Street in Aurora or online at thechillax.com. Walk-ins are always welcome. The Chillax Throwing for a limited time, offering free axe throwing 4 to 6 p.m.
High school sports are the cornerstone of local communities, and AM 1280 WBIG is committed to local high school prep sports. WBIG is planning this year's fall high school broadcast schedule now. If you're a local high school booster or a local business interested in supporting high school football and basketball broadcasts on AM 1280 WBIG and our social media channels, call the WBIG Sports Desk today, 630-851-5200, 630-851-5200.
WBIG Aurora, W288EA Aurora, WCKG Elmhurst, W272DQ Chicago.
Has to happen to turn the tide here. We'll get to J-Mac after the kickoff. Here's Bates, sends it airborne. This one not returned either. Down to our Old National Bank sideline report. What do you got?
Yeah, more on this offense. To your point, Jeff, offense 11 total yards, 5 yards rushing, 6 yards passing. This offense has to come to life. They got to wake up and put pressure on the Detroit defense. Defensively, we held them to 2 drives and ended in field goals. Now it's time for the offense to wake up and put a drive together and get right back into this game.
Yeah, but even for the defense, that's 3 double-digit drives in place.
You know, Thomas Brown, I don't know how much you can learn when you've only run 6 plays, but you know, he's got to have a formula as this game moves forward of what are the plays that can become go-to plays.
Crowd into it on cue. Adunze is in the lineup for the Bears. Or is that Keenan Allen? Keenan Allen, top of the field. Tight end right is Kmet. He'll lead on a block as Swift goes up the middle. They grab him around the waist and try to slow him down, but it takes a bunch of Lions to do so. Included in that bunch for Detroit, defensive back Brian Branch, one of the best players in the National Football League in his second year out of Alabama. Gain of 4, 2nd and 6.
Right, that's a third-level tackler. They brought Cole Kmet in motion right to left and then back to the left, and he was going to have an interior wham. You kind of have to time it up. As soon as Cole makes a collision, you got to jump off that block.
Condensed formation for the Bears. Bunch set right. Kmet in motion to the left. Snap. Caleb. Play action. Sets to throw. Comes to the near side. Well covered and almost intercepted on the near side by Detroit. They're going to DJ Moore at the Lion 44-yard line, and that's a veteran going against the rookie, Terrion Arnold.
Yeah, but that was a one receiver route. They had DJ Moore out. Cole Kmet was a pass protector to the backside. Maybe he could have escaped later, but Caleb committed to the DJ Moore route.
Arnold working through a groin injury, but the 24th overall pick in the 24 draft out of Alabama. 3rd and 6. Ball on the 34-yard line of the Bears, down 13-0, 6:33 to play here in the second quarter. Bears looking for the first down of the day. Trips to the left, single to the right, snap to Caleb. Stepping up under pressure, escapes, rolling to his left, throws on the run, incomplete for Rome Odunze at midfield. Thrown against the grain, found a way out of trouble and could not finish the play. And the Bears have thrown 3 straight incompletions and 3 straight 3-and-outs to start this game with 6:26 to go in the half.
You know, the defense is only rushing 4 guys, but then they get pressure into Caleb. They put him on the escape mode, tries to sneak out to his left, locate Rome Odunze downfield, but threw it a little bit too far in front.
Taylor's been a weapon in his 2 punts, averaging 55.5 yards in single safety to our right. Maurice Alexander. Here's the boot by Taylor, another rocket shot. Backs him up all the way to the 8-yard line. Retrieves cleanly, runs right now, middle of the field to the 15, looping to the 20. Looking for a block, gets it at the 20, and he rolls over his own man at the 30-yard line. Otherwise, he might still be going. Maurice Alexander with some exciting return ability for Detroit without their star, Khalif Raymond. We're going to take a break. It's the Detroit Lions 13, Bears nothing, with 6:13 to go until halftime on the Bears Radio Network.
What would you do with $1 million? Hard Rock Casino Northern Indiana wants to give you the chance to find out in our $1 million giveaway. Earn July 1st through December 27th. Then join us each Friday for your chance to win a grand finale spot for a 1 in 500 chance to be the guaranteed winner of $1 million. The $1 million giveaway, exclusively at Hard Rock Casino Northern Indiana. Must be 21. See Players Club for complete details. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-9-WITH-IT.
Ho-ho! Welcome to the Make It Jingle with Chris Kringle podcast. Today we're talking to Jan from Toyota, all about Toyota thoughts.
Hi!
So, Jan, got any red Tacomas?
Yeah, we have a great selection of vehicles, including Tacomas.
After my big job, I'm taking the missus down to Florida to go surfing.
Did you say Florida? Can the elves and I go too?
Dealer inventory may vary. Current offers on these vehicles end December 2nd. Offers are subject to change throughout Toyota-thon, which ends on January 6th. See your participating Toyota dealer for details. Toyota, let's go places.
Property managers and GCs use FinishingChicago.com's contractors for finishes and protective coatings in the most iconic venues, interior spaces, and essential infrastructure. Our painters apply industry-leading commercial and industrial finishes inside and out, so your biggest assets always put their best square footage forward. FinishingChicago.com has your free list of painting, wall covering, glass systems, drywall finishing, and signage contractors. For a great finish, start with FinishingChicago.com. Your company can save money by becoming more energy efficient. In fact, the ComEd Energy Efficiency Program can help your business find up to 35% in energy savings, resulting in lower energy costs. At ComEd, we're not just moving toward a clean energy future. We're powering the future of your business. Sign up for your free facility assessment at ComEd.com/poweringbiz. Terms and conditions apply. Offers are subject to change. Actual savings will vary by customer's usage and rate. The ComEd Energy Efficiency Program is funded in compliance with state law.
On the previous Lions possession, TJ Edwards on the blitz, chased Jared Goff into a sack by Javon Dexter. That'll be our second quarter. Big play defensively brought to you by Binny's Beverage Depot. Don't miss the Binny's toast of the game in the fourth quarter. Binny's, Chicago family owned since 1948. If you can't find it at Binny's,
it's probably not worth drinking.
Tom, we got a couple of birthdays. Happy birthday, Corinne McNanny and Christine Mulvihill Matson. You don't know that person? Happy birthday, everybody listening on the Bears Radio Network. 6:13 to go in the first half. First out and 10 to the 31-yard line. Snap from center. Goff on the handoff. Blasting up the middle. Jahmyr Gibbs, 40-45. Breaks a tackle at midfield and rolled down inside the 45 to the 41 of the Bears. Jahmyr Gibbs just flat out lightning, 28 yards.
The one thing about it, you have to respect the point of attack as much as you do the run and the finish of the run, because the play is so wide open at the point of attack that Jahmyr Gibbs has nothing to do but grab the handoff and run as fast as he can straight ahead. And that's what you see him being able to do, bounce off a couple attempted tackles, but he's running too fast.
Ready for this? 6 for 80 yards for Gibbs. Tight ends peel off and set up as wings either side of the line for Detroit. One back from center. Goff on the handoff, stiff arming away from trouble. Gibbs lowers his left shoulder inside the 40 to the 38-yard line. And he'll pick up 3. Second down and 7. 5:20 to go in the half.
Suspicious block there by Dan Skipper, who's filling in a left tackle for Taylor Decker. I think he kind of grabbed a little bit of DeMarcus Walker and pulled him down on the inside. The officials, again, failed to throw the flag.
Skipper is 6'9", 330, 5th year out of Arkansas. High cut. Had a Super Bowl win with New England as a backup. 2nd and 7 from the 38 of the Bears. Jared Goff in at quarterback in the gun. Bears are blitzing Sanborn. He's picked up by Gibbs. They throw over the middle. It is caught by Amon-Ra St. Brown. Byard on the tackle. Shy of a first down, it appears. He needs a 31. And they may measure this one because it looks awful close.
You said 6'9" Dan Skipper is high cut.
Yeah.
Is there a low cut guy that's 6'9"?
No. Got a long frame. Third down and short.
It's not walking around with a 28 inseam.
Plays with an edge, though.
Yeah,
got a little nasty.
I mean, he's been in the league for a while, no doubt about it.
Under center for Detroit. They have converted 4 of their 6 third downs. This on a run to the right. No, they fake the run. Great block. Sets up Goff, but he's got a turf fit, nowhere to go with the ball. So Montgomery chopped down the edge guy, and then I thought that created a window for Goff, but it never materialized. It is 4th down and 1.
Jacob Green's leaving the field with some type of discomfort. He got cut on that play. He's walking the sideline. Let's see if he's a tent visitor or just a bench sitter. Sitting on the bench.
Detroit for the season, by the way, 62.5% completion conversion on 10 of 16 4th downs. This is what Dan Campbell likes to do. In this case, they're up 13-0. Why not? 4th and 1. Take turn. Giving. Montgomery plugged up, moves the pile forward, and there is yards after contact there. He gets the first down by a smidge. Gain of 2 for a first down at the 30-yard line. Detroit with under 4 minutes to go in the half. The Bears, by the way, if you're just joining us, 3 possessions. That's it. 3 3-and-outs. Detroit has had 3 double-digit drives leading to scores, and they're at place 6 right now. Yeah, this will be their 40th play of the day.
Well, Jeff, you said it as we were going to the break last that maybe this will have an effect on the defense as the game winds on, and I'm sure it will.
Bears back up everybody off the line of scrimmage. The Lions play fake to Goff. Goff going to throw. Goff's in the pocket, into trouble. Hit as he throws by Taylor. He throws it away. Goff knows that he's just got to get rid of the ball or give himself up. He's not going to take the big hit. Doesn't put himself in any trouble with the football. He'll throw it away.
You know, the Bears are working on a short week, plus they went to overtime. Last game, and now you have what is happening in this game. You already have a group of guys that are basically standing with their hands on their hips in the defensive huddle, and that's, as an offensive lineman, that's the first sign that we used to look at if a team was getting tired.
So then you knew you were in control.
Well, they need a rotation. They need every fresh guy to step in.
2nd and 10 for Detroit. Play clock down to 1. Goff gets it a snap. Blitz coming by Owens. It's picked up. He throws over the middle, incomplete. So Goff, they're making him hurry his decision-making, getting him off his spot, which is the MO on his success and failure. If you can get him moving off his spot, you don't like it.
Exactly. There's no quarterback that likes to throw accurately forward in a retreat position, because that is super challenging to the strength and the motion of their throwing. And you saw an example of it right there.
3rd down and 10, 30-yard line, 13-0 Detroit, 3:20 to go in the half.
Wide receiver's not covered.
Edwards now picks him up, and I swap him out. Gibbs against Edwards is a matchup that the Lions would really like. Snap back, Goff going to throw. Goff looking right side, going for it was well covered. It was a wheel route to Gibbs, but he threw it away. Edwards with the better coverage than the route run, and that takes them off the field. It is 4th down. Nice job by TJ Edwards covering that back.
Yeah, nice job covering, but a nice job of putting pressure on Goff, and he knew he didn't have that luxury of just sitting back there waiting for someone to win a route, and he wasn't able to anticipate it through the last 2 throws out of bounds.
So the Lions will go for a field goal try for the 3rd time in this first half. This one from 48 yards. From the left hash, angle to the right with 3:15 to go in the half. Snap placement, no pressure. Kick is up, and the kick by Bates. Good again. 19 for 19 this season. And a 9-play, 39-yard drive in 3 minutes and 2 seconds. 4 drives, 4 scores, but 3 of them field goals. It is 16-0 Detroit. 3:11 to go in the first half on the Bears Radio Network.
Attention Chicagoland business owners, never let your confidential documents fall into the wrong hands. Call Beaver Shredding for confidential 100% mobile shredding services. 708-458-8525. Beaver Shredding travels to your home or business and shreds your sensitive paperwork on site. Call Beaver Shredding 458-8525. No contracts, no hidden fees, commercial or residential. Beaver Shredding is a member of the iTex trading community. Your iTex dollars are welcome with Beaver Shredding. 708-458-8525.
Love it. Embrace it. Right now.
The Dan Patrick Show.
Dan Patrick.
You could go back in history and watch one athlete play.
Well, I'd say Babe Ruth.
Any chance it would be disappointing?
But you're right. If I'm watching a baseball game and he goes 1 for 4 with a home run, be like, yeah, okay, he's good.
Catch up old Curly's fastball.
Yeah.
The Dan Patrick Show.
Dan and the Danettes and you.
AM 1280 WBIG.
Hi, Debbie Fuelin here from Copycat Wireless in Aurora to announce that we have relocated to 1640 North Farnsworth Avenue because we are now an Nextel authorized service center. Not only can we fulfill your cellular needs with AT&T, T-Mobile, and Nextel, but we can repair your Nextel phones as well. And until July 31st, we are offering $30 off any Nextel phone activated on a $39.99 or higher rate plan and purchase of a vehicle car charger. If you're in the market for a new phone, accessories, or repairs, stop in at Copycat Wireless located at 1640 North Farnsworth Avenue or call 630-820-3800 and tell them.
Radio's changed a little bit since WBIG started broadcasting in 1938. Back then, you had to move the knob and adjust the rabbit ears. Today, you could just tell your smart speaker to play WBIG Aurora, and it'll play on Alexa, Siri, Google, any smart speaker or smart TV. Try it. Tell your smart speaker, play WBIG Aurora, or turn your knob to AM 1280 WBIG and just leave it there. It's easier to tune in to AM 1280 on your radio to hear WBIG.
Jeff Joniak top there with J-Mac down to the sidelines. It is 16-0 Detroit. Down to J-Mac and our old National Bank sideline report. J-Mac.
Bears running back Roshan Johnson was being evaluated in the blue tent, is now being escorted into the locker room.
That's not good news when you look at the depth of the running back position. Puts a lot of the responsibility on DeAndre Swift and
Travis Homer.
Yeah, Travis Homer, you're up next.
Yeah, J-Mac is always one snap away.
Yes, he is.
Had to go find T-Mid.
Wouldn't take long. They might have to get a little bigger jersey, though, this year for you.
No, it would just be tight. It wouldn't be any different. It's just
around the
tighter.
stomach area after that buffet Thanksgiving meal we had.
Right,
earlier.
I'm glad you laughed, and you'll make me pay it later. Here's the boot. Bates kicks it far side of the end zone. DeAndre Carter extends his hands, collects the football, but it's too far deep to the left to bring it out. So the Bears will get the ball at their 30, looking for a spark. The defense has not completely withered. They've hung in there and limited the Lions to 3 field goal drives. It is a 16-0 game, but hey, get some points on the board. You get the second half kickoff, and this can change the complexion of the game on a dime.
So I see Travis Homer. You see him, J-Mac, standing right next to the coaches there, just waiting for his number to be called.
DJ Moore in the lineup, out to the left side numbers. Bunch set, Komet surrounded by Dunze and Keenan Allen. Swift the back. Play clock to 8 for Caleb Williams. Snap is back. They're blitzing Campbell. He's picked up. They throw over the middle, and the pass is caught. Cole Komet making the catch. And David Long was trying to get that ball out of his hands, slamming the turf that he couldn't do it. But it's a catch and a positive play of 6 yards for Cole Komet.
That's one thing I really admire about Cole. He really secures the ball immediately when he makes the catch, knowing if he's going to get hit from behind, but he's always willing to turn it and have some yards after the catch.
Caleb, 3 of 7 for 13 yards. 2nd and 3. He's got backs on either side of him as he brings now Moore in orbit motion. They fake it to him, stepping up, penalty marker. He's hit from behind, and down he goes. That's both Aleem McNeil and also Reeder collaborating on the tackle of Caleb Williams, but a penalty marker in the Bears' backfield. Likely holding, right?
Holding, number 70 offense. 10-yard penalty.
It's on Braxton Jones. That is his second holding penalty of the season. 2:29 until halftime.
Yeah, I mean, the defensive end got out to his outside shoulder quickly. And as Braxton Jones basically tripped over his own feet as he was going down, I think it was a safety holding, trying to grab him to make sure your quarterback didn't get hit before he could see it.
Bears behind the chains might be sniffing a blitz opportunity for Detroit. Again, they've been doing it a lot more than they did in the first half of the season. Aaron Glenn, their defensive coordinator, and a good one. They're blitzing again here on 2nd and 13. Picked up, throw left, incomplete. DJ Moore was cutting inside that ball, sailed to the outside. It is 3rd down and 13, and they're likely coming again, Tommy.
Right. I mean, they ran a stunt with the blitz against that left side. And so they figured, look, if we got to them once, let's try it again. And I wouldn't be surprised if they tried it again here as well. Some type, not necessarily an exotic lineup, but some type of twist up front with the blitz. And the defensive line are talking about it, and they don't even know where they're going to line up yet.
3rd and 13 at the Bear 27. Crowd coming to life. 2:12 to go in the half. 16-0 Detroit. Bears have yet to convert a 3rd down. Williams in the gun. Bunch set to the right. Snap. Stunt. Everything's picked up for the moment. Now Caleb leaving the pocket. Now rolling to his left. Going to keep him tucked. 30-35. Going to be shy of a first down by about 3 yards. Needs the 40. Gets out of bounds at the 37 in front of the Bears bench. Chase to the chalk for 10.
It was a little bit more exotic than I thought. They had 2 defensive linemen in stance and 2 linebackers standing up with the stunt against the right side.
That is the longest play of the day for the Bears. A Caleb Williams scramble of 10 yards. We've arrived at the 2-minute warning. It's brought to you by Miller Lite. Tastes like Miller time, Bears fans. 16-0 Detroit. Are we keeping it here or are we breaking? On the Bears Radio Network.
Steady.
Don't worry. I got this.
Take it easy.
Oh, look. A bird.
Running a commercial business comes with risk. When the unexpected happens, you need a partner by your side to manage it. Ings Insurance Agency can help you protect your dream of owning and running a business. Meet with Ings and they will listen and learn about what keeps you up nights. They'll develop a strategy to keep your staff and all creatures, safe and protected. IngsInsurance.com.
Hi, this is Jeff Joniak here to tell you about Ego Outdoor Power Equipment. Did you know that all Ego 56-volt batteries are universal? I love that my lawnmower, string trimmer, and blower all share the same powerful 56-volt Ego Arc lithium battery. With over 90 Ego tools to choose from, you can build a powerful collection. Plus, Ego delivers the power of gas without the noise, fuss, or fumes. That's why Ego is the #1 rated brand in cordless outdoor power. Learn more at egopowerplus.com.
Whether you're ordering wings for the game, whipping up a 7-layer dip, or ordering pizza, there's something about football that makes you want to eat. And this football season, Uber Eats has the best deals on game day food. No matter what you're craving, from 2-for-1 pizza to buy one, get one wings, Uber Eats will be dropping new deals each week, all season long. Uber Eats, official on-demand delivery partner of the NFL. Order now. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details.
What would you do with $1 million? Hard Rock Casino Northern Indiana wants to give you the chance to find out in our $1 million giveaway. Earn July 1st through December 27th. Then join us each Friday for your chance to win a grand finale spot for a 1 in 500 chance to be the guaranteed winner of $1 million. The $1 million giveaway, exclusively at Hard Rock Casino Northern Indiana. Must be 21. See Players Club for complete details. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-9-WITH-IT.
2 minutes go to the half. The crowd on cue getting worked up because the Bears were looking at 4th and 3 at their own 37, down 16-0, and they're going for it.
And that noise is enough to interfere with the huddle communication. So you got to make sure everybody's tucked in tightly.
More left, Allen to the right, along with Cole Kmet. Outside to the numbers right is Adunze. They're lined up across the line of scrimmage. The Lions will show blitz. Adunze, short motion inside. They are not blitzing. They rush forward. It's picked up. They lob it down the right side to Swift. Over the shoulder, can't make it. Hit the back of the defending linebacker on the play inside the 45-yard line of the Detroit Lions. That play made by Malcolm Rodriguez, and the Lions will take over at the Bear 37-yard line. With 1:54 to go in the half.
I'm suspicious of that play just because the coverage was so good on DeAndre Swift. When you throw it as accurately as Caleb can throw it, it hits the linebacker in the back, and DeAndre Swift never had a chance to get his hands on it.
Yeah, that's a lot of size also on him. It's almost 6 feet, 234, and a thick-bodied linebacker, but it was a matchup they thought they could take advantage of. Swift against Rodriguez. Rodriguez runs a 4.5, though. He's pretty quick at linebacker. 1st and 10 for the Lions, 37-yard line of the Bears. One back set, motion to the right. Amon-Ra St. Brown. They take, they turn, they give. Montgomery sifting for room, battling with Gordon, who wraps around the waist. David Montgomery drags him to the Bear 34, picks up 3. 2nd down and 7.
It's a good thing that Kyler Gordon could filter through all that trash because he was able to get to David Montgomery. If he would have been able to bounce out that lack of contain on the left-hand side of the defense, he might have been able to get quite a few extra yards after that.
Bears with 13 offensive plays, and the Lions are headed darn near 50 in the first half. 2nd and 7, 34-yard line on the right hash for the shotgun quarterback. Jared Goff takes the snap with 8 seconds on the play clock. Rifles over the right side. It is broken up on the play by Tyreek Stevenson, defending Laporta, the tight end. So that's a nice defensive play and a quality coverage. Help your business's bottom line with energy savings, supported by the ComEd Energy and Efficiency Program. Learn more at ComEd.com/poweringbiz.
I think it's kind of too much of a fireball when you're only about 4.5 yards away from a guy like Jared Goff. Difficult for any good receiver to hold on to.
3rd and 7 at the Bear 34. The Lions 4 of 8 on 3rd down. Sidecar to the right of Goff, trips to the left, takes the snap. Here's going to throw over the middle. It is caught. Amon-Ra St. Brown, though, enveloped by T.J. Edwards. They'll give him forward progress to the Bear 28-yard line.
Still short.
A yard shy of a first down with 1:04. And the Lions are dealing with house money. They can go for it. They can kick a field goal. They can do whatever.
They went for it last time, so why should they not this time?
Timeout call. Sylvie coming up at halftime for your phone calls. What's that now?
ID?
Yeah, we can do that. We can definitely do that. Let's pause for station identification. This is the Chicago Bears Radio Network. And on this network, we'd like to welcome all the fans listening in Decatur on Fox Sports AM 1050 and in Dixon on AM 1460 WAXN. Happy Thanksgiving to all our listeners throughout the Midwest and in Illinois. 4th and inches for the Detroit Lions. Goff goes under center. One deep set back. That's Montgomery. Motion to the right. Now what happened?
They jump. I don't know. Penny Sewell's acting like it was a defensive in the neutral zone. Oh, it is.
First down by penalty. Everything going the way of the Lions. First down now and 10. They'll put it at the Bear 23-yard line. Another way to get a first down. They've had plenty.
Yeah, Penny Sewell was excited about that. And
Taylor the penalty.
See what type of leader he is. Offensive tackle where they give him the right to throw the ball.
Williams and Patrick to the left. Yeah, how about that?
Yeah.
Laporta motion to the right. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the right side of the line as well. They run it out of the shotgun. There's Montgomery. He's ripped down to the ground by Dexter to the 19-yard line. Dexter, the Bears' leading tackler today, also has one of their 2 sacks. And with a minute to go in the first half, a timeout is called. Gain of 4. It'll be second down at 6 at the Bear 19.
You know, back in the Super Bowl, William Perry was going to throw a pass to Emory Moorhead. And as he took the pitch, he recognized that Emory Moorhead was being covered so well, he was going to tuck the ball and run, and he got some positive yards out of it. So, you know, this is thinking that has been done before in the NFL. And with Fridge, if he would have thrown the pass for a touchdown in the Super Bowl that day,
Place would have won it.
It would have been an uproar, and it would still be.
Did he throw a good ball?
Of course.
In practice.
Fridge, listen, man, Fridge was an incredible athlete. He could do a lot of things really, really well.
Second and 6, 19-yard line. Now he'd be just a normal size in the NFL. Bears are blitzing late. They throw right. It is caught inside the 20 to the 15 to the 10. Gibbs knocked out of there in a pile up. Bears knocked it out of Gibbs. He was loose with the ball at the 6-yard line, and the Bears prevent further damage in this first half with 52 seconds. Javon Dexter Sr. comes up with a loose ball. Gibbs was popped on the play, and that ball came out. He had room to run, but he was hit hard on the play. Trying to see who knocked it out. It looks like maybe Tyreek Stevenson is the man who hit him. Yep, he hit him right on the ball, and that ball went flying. So the Bears defense comes up big, deep in their own territory, and the first lost fumble in the last 940 offensive snaps by the Detroit Lions.
It could have been the second one of the game, but it could have been the second one of the game, but they declared the first one wasn't a fumble.
Bears 16th forced fumble, 10th recovery, and that will put them in the, well, they're already in the top 3, so they'll put them right there at the top of the league. Under a minute to go.
Just be careful here. You don't want to do anything to, create a turnover, run a play as safely as if you were at midfield.
From the 6 and no timeouts. Keenan Allen motions from right to left. Snap back, 4-man rush. Caleb in a tight pocket, throws over the middle with a nice zip throw to Cole Kmet for a first down to the 21. Gets some clearing space, and now hurry up mode with no way to stop the clock. 44 seconds and running. Kmet with the catch. Caleb now down and set. Shelton on the ball. Lions showing blitz. Will they come? They are. They're blitzing. It's picked up, but hit from the backside. He throws it deep downfield, incomplete. Throwing deep for Roma Dunze. They got the first blitzer up the middle. The one coming off the edge really belted Caleb Williams, and he took a pop right in the back.
Right. I mean, it was a rusher that was not stopped, detoured at all. It was a rusher that had full speed, and then they start thinking about it legally, how they can hit the quarterback. Yep. And sometimes that's equally as punishing as anything the quarterback can take.
That was Brian Branch.
Yep.
Outstanding blitzer.
Yep.
Second and 10, 31 seconds to go in the half. Ball the 20. Bears left to right, down 16-0. Williams in the gun, back to his left. Trips to the right. Dunze, Keenan Allen, and Cole Kmet. Snap back, 4-man rush with a stunt. Everything's picked up. Caleb with time, throws right through the hands of a crossing Roma Dunze, and a late penalty marker comes flying in the secondary.
Far.
Yeah.
I mean, that was a 30-yard toss by the official.
Maybe somebody was holding Cole Kmet over the middle.
Contact, number 46, defense. 5-yard penalty, an automatic.
Jack Campbell, the penalty. The Iowa product and leading tackler for Detroit. Now the green dot guy getting all the signals in from the sidelines with the absence of Alex Anzalone. The blonde bomber, right? The flowing hair out of the back of the helmet of Anzalone.
Yes, it is.
26 seconds to go in the half.
He's kind of like Van Ginkel from last week, a different division team. Blonde hair.
Caleb in the gun, back to his left, trips to the right, spread across the line of scrimmage. Now they motion Allen into the slot to the right. Snap back, three-man rush. They drop 8 to throw short. Caught DJ at the 30 to the 31. Spun down to the ground finally. And that is Campbell in there. No, make that Rodriguez with the stop. Pickup of 7. 12 seconds left. Bears at the 31, and they clock it. 9 seconds left. So long way to go and not much time to do anything with it. But the Bears defense with the takeaway, the only one of the day, and really some red zone stops against Detroit, limiting them to 3 field goals. This was going to be a lot worse. All-time Bears record with 206 consecutive passes without an interception. The old record, Kyle Orton with 205 back in 2008. That's the all-time Bears record, consecutive passes without a pick by Doug Coletti.
You know, so was
Ruzarike, the defensive tackle, needing medical attention, so a timeout charge in Detroit.
Was Tariq Stevenson credited with causing that fumble?
Yes.
Okay, and that's why I admire that out of my Tariq Stevenson, because they were down 16-0. It looked like Detroit was going in to score, and some of these guys, in other teams, you see him make business decisions, and Tyreek made one, and he decided to say, I'm going to dislodge this football from David Montgomery, and it was a big time hit, and that's one thing.
All right, I guess we're breaking now. We're breaking. Yep. It's 16-0 Detroit on the Bears Radio Network.
Love it. Embrace it. Right now.
The Dan Patrick Show.
Dan Patrick.
Did anybody have a better offseason than LeBron? He got paid, he got his son drafted, and he got his podcast buddy, J.J. Redick, as his head coach. That's a pretty good offseason. But Summer League, Bronny, going 2 for 9 from the floor, I couldn't care less. I don't think he's going to be good anytime soon.
The Dan Patrick Show.
Dan and the Danettes, and you.
AM 1280 WBIG.
Head out to Lodi Tap House in Maple Park and Utica to enjoy a truly Illinois-centric experience. We pride ourselves on our great craft beer, incredible food, and a great environment for everyone to enjoy. Come in to watch a game, enjoy the music, try the rotating Illinois-only craft beer on tap, and great local food. Visit our website at LodiTapHouse.com for our up-to-date house menus, as well as info on our private events. Lodi Tap House, great food, great beer, great people. Can't wait to see you there. Cheers.
Fly away, oh glory.
By popular demand, Branson's Best Quartet, New South, sings all your gospel favorites. This 2-hour Southern Gospel extravaganza takes you from the early roots of Southern Gospel to hand-clapping gospel hits of today. From the Jordanaires to Bill Gaither, this show leaves you walking a little higher. Jackie Brown and Jim Dandy are also featured on Gospel Classics. For tickets and information, call Grand Country Music Hall at 417-335-2484 or visit grandcountry.com.
AM 1280 WBIG signed on in 1938, broadcasting to the people of the far west suburbs of Chicago from Aurora, Illinois, when Aurora's population was around 47,000 and Naperville boasted less than 5,000 people. It was the Great Depression, and America would soon enter World War II. Since then, our listeners in Aurora, Bolingbrook, Naperville, and the western suburbs have been on the move, and so is AM 1280 WBIG. We're moving. Find out more at WBIG.Naperville.com.
4 on third down, and they've averaged 8.2 yards to go. So this is their best opportunity of the day with 3rd and 3. Lions send bodies all over the field. They're protecting the deep middle, the sidelines, and that probably rushed just one guy. All by his lonesome on the line of scrimmage. They've got Mekhi Wingo.
He better not get pressure.
If he does, I give up. 3rd and 3, 32-yard line. Bears stack a trio of receivers on the numbers right, one to the left. Snap to Williams. They got it like a hook and ladder or something. Williams now rifles the pass to the near sideline, incomplete. Going for Keenan Allen at the 48-yard line of Detroit. Well covered, and 3 seconds remain in the first half. 4th down and 3.
So a hook and ladder.
Catch.
I know.
Wouldn't that be fun? Wouldn't that be fun?
No.
Well, hey, what else are you gonna do?
Throw an out route, see if you can gain enough yards, either to get in field goal position or to give yourself a better opportunity. Would you rather on a hook and ladder or Hail Mary?
I'd rather have a touchdown.
Me too.
Hail Mary not going to have. Well, I'm not going to put anything out of the possibility. Snap to Caleb Williams, rifles it deep down the sideline, throws it into the deep part of the bench on the Lions sideline of the Bears shutout in the first half. 16-0. The Detroit Lions have the first half lead. Coming up at halftime for your Thanksgiving, it is Mark Silverman and your phone calls. And we will talk to you in the second half. Bears got some work to do here on Thanksgiving Day in Detroit on the Bears Radio Network.
I do.
I do.
2 words you thought would last forever. Divorce is not something you can ever plan for. Unfortunately, for so many of us, it's reality. You put your heart and soul into this relationship. You deserve an attorney that will do the same for you. A law firm that understands how a woman feels and knows how to get you the settlement you've earned.
At Cohen Law, attorney Deborah Cohen is ready to serve you. Learn more at CohenLawDefense.com.
Coming up on the next Sundays with Sinatra with your host, Joe Piscopo.
Hey, it's Joe Piscopo for Sundays with Sinatra. This week, we are revisiting the Rat Pack. It's Frank Sinatra. It's Dean Martin. It's Sammy Davis Jr. It's the Rat Pack from the Copa Room at the Sands in Las Vegas. Joe Piscopo, Sundays with Sinatra and the Rat Pack.
Sundays with Sinatra with your host, Joe Piscopo. AM 1280 WBIG.
Howdy from Rowdy's. Stop in Rowdy's Bar and Grill in Yorkville today. Come try Rowdy's signature potatoes from rowdy fries to sriracha fries. Stack up on french fries with a side of their delicious burgers, all under $10. Rowdy's also offers weekly dine-in specials Monday through Sunday. Come gather together for a Sunday brunch from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. and enjoy a breakfast burrito, biscuits, and gravy with a refreshing Sunday morning Bloody Mary. Stop in at Rowdy's Bar and Grill at 210 South Bridge Street in Yorkville today. Call 630-553-5054. See you there.
This is The Herd.
Wow, 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 wow.
With Colin Cowherd.
Justin Jefferson, Minnesota has signed with the Vikings. It feels a little bit like an NBA contract. They have a rookie quarterback, J.J. McCarthy, in an offensive division. J.J. McCarthy is going to need help, and Justin Jefferson attracts double coverage, makes you roll the coverage over.
This is The Herd. AM 1280 WBIG.
Here comes. It's halftime on the Chicago Bears Radio Network. Here's Mark Silverman.
That's right. At halftime right now, it is Lions 16, Bears nothing. And I just tweeted this. The good news is it's only 16-0. It probably should be 30-0 Lions. But the bad news is the Bears are playing bad football. Just bad football from the top down. Bad challenge by Matt Eberflus in the first half, one in which his philosophy is on a sudden change, on a big play. If it's somewhat close, he's just going to throw the red flag and not wait for the replay upstairs. And his record indicates as such. What is he, 0-5 this year on challenges? It was another bad challenge on a play where the receiver pretty much bobbled it from the start, never had possession, never made a football move. So Eberflus loses a challenge and lost a timeout. And it was pretty obvious there. To the play of Caleb Williams, Caleb has not been good. Caleb has been inaccurate. The offense has never had a chance to get in rhythm. They went 3 and out on the first possession. The second possession, they did pick up a first down, but then there were 2 penalties on that first down play. The screen to Swift, and then you just get out of all rhythm. And Caleb has played bad football. And then the play on fourth down when they went for it, to me, that should have been a penalty, yes, on the wheel route to Swift. But also, that's a low percentage play on 4th and 3. I was surprised by that play call. I would have thought something a little bit higher percentage. Again, should have been a penalty, but I didn't love the play call there. So, to me, nothing is working. You're picking up penalties on offense. The coaching hasn't been good. And on defense, they're just getting shredded, especially by the run. This has been the trend that just keeps on continuing with this team right now. They have no answer to stopping the run. I traditionally don't love giving stats at halftime because you've heard the game or you're breaking away from watching the game. You know the game. but they're so out of whack, they do bear repeating. The Lions have 18 first downs in the first half. The Bears have 2. The time of possession is so lopsided. 22 minutes, 54 seconds for the Lions, 7 minutes, 6 seconds for the Bears. The Lions have run 47 plays. The Bears have run 19 plays. The rushing yards are so out of whack. 144 yards rushing. I mean, that's a big number for the game for the Lions. In a total game, and this is for the half, the Bears have 19 yards rushing. There is 0 that is working, except the Bears have gotten some stops in the red zone, including that fumble. And I got to give Tyreek Stevenson some credit. This is a guy who's taken a lot of shots in the last few weeks, and rightfully so. But he forced that fumble from Gibbs. If they don't get that fumble, it's 24-0 pretty much. But right now it's still 16-0. At least it's 23-0. But it's 16-0 because of the forced fumble. So the Bears are still in it, and they have the football. But if they keep playing like this, they're not in anything. So technically by the scoreboard, they're in it. But you continue to play football like this, you're not in anything. We have an extended halftime show. So I want to hear from you at 312-332-3776. Caleb Williams, 5 of 15 for 34 yards. So you wanted to build on last week's effort, last week's 340 yards passing, running with the football as well. They've built on nothing. 0. Let's take your phone calls. Let's go to Bob in Joliet first. Bob, you're on the halftime show on the Bears Radio Network. What do you got?
Eberflus is desperate. Let's move on to the second point. This is a mismatch in talent. This is all on Ryan Poles. We should be talking about his exit versus Eberflus's exit. They both should be exiting. This is a talent mismatch. We're just not up to snuff with talent. Thanks.
Yeah, Bob, you bring up an interesting point. It's Ryan Poles who said we're going to take the North and we're never going to give it back. It's year 3 of Ryan Poles. You understood in year 1 and year 2. But the one, and I like Ryan, and I'm very confused about a lot of things because he has made some good moves. I'm confused about his insistence on bringing Eberflus back last year into this year. I'm really confused about the offensive line. I think he totally ignored it, and they're more than just blind spots. And when you go winless so far in the division in the first 2 games, and you're 16-0 in a hole on national TV and totally get outplayed, I can't argue with the talent standpoint. DJ in Kansas City, you're on the halftime show. Bears trail 16-0. What's on your mind, DJ?
Philby, what's up, buddy? I'm sitting here in Manhattan, Kansas with my father-in-law watching the game, and I'm very thankful for you and everything that you all do. I'm also very thankful that we're only down 2 scores. But this whole Thomas Brown, is as much as I love what he's done with the offense these last 2 weeks, it's clear for those that were thinking about giving him a head coaching opportunity here in Chicago that he's just not it. Ben Johnson and what he's doing is proving to be who we need to go after. I just hope we're not embarrassing ourselves enough in front of him to not want to come here. But Ben Johnson's what we need, man. Eberflus is done.
Look, it's an interesting point. I don't know how much of this is on Thomas Brown, though, again. Like, was he, though, getting too much love? Like, you could go both ways on this thing. Too much love in those first 2 games, and was it more about player execution in those first 2? And maybe he was just coaching them harder, and he brought them back in, and he was making things a little bit easier on them and making things more making sense. And today, are those same players not executing? Caleb's not executing today. Those penalties are very costly. And then you just can't get on any sort of a rhythm. You're not blocking. Braxton Jones got run over and then didn't even do a good job of holding, and he still got called with a holding penalty. So look, I'm not out on Thomas Brown. I was out on the whole talk about him taking over the team or about him next year, but I'm not gonna just jump ship on what he's been able to do, bringing the team back so far. Jason in Iowa, you're on the halftime show. Bears trail 16-0. What's up, Jason?
Hey, appreciate the call, Sylvie, and everything you do. But I agree with Bob. I don't think Pauls has done enough outside of the big trade to keep his job. I think there is a blind spot on the offensive line when you bring in Tevin and Karan, and they already have injuries coming in. Why are you drafting those guys? So would love to hear your thoughts, but do you think Ryan Poles has done enough?
Well, Jason, when I say it's not a blind spot, I look at when someone says a blind spot, oh, well, that's something that maybe he's overlooked, or that's something. It's blatantly bad on the offensive line. It's a bigger thing than a blind spot. I'm not dismissing it. I think whether it's arrogance, whether it's misevaluation, to just you patchwork the center position. You overpaid for Bates from Buffalo. Amagaji is even if healthy, Amagaji is a developmental project, and then you drafted him when he was already hurt. So here's a guy who can't help right away. Braxton Jones was a hopefully. Tevin Jenkins was a hopefully. Davis, you knew, was already a bust. So you're looking at 4 guys who should be new next year. You have no solutions. The problem that I've had when I start to evaluate Poles, and again, he's done some good things, is this is what I ask all Bears fans, and I think it's a really interesting topic that we need more than a half. What is better on this team today than it was when he took over the team 3 years ago? Receiver, quarterback, secondary, what else? I don't think the defensive line is, the offensive line isn't, the coach isn't. And there's a lot of areas that are definitely not that should be. And that's my worry. 312-332-3776. It's 16-0 Lions. Let's go to Dennis in Arizona. Dennis, you're on the halftime show on the Bears Radio Network. What's up, Dennis?
What's up, Sylvie? Happy Thanksgiving.
You too.
Yeah, I just wanted to talk about this neutral zone infraction that we had. This is the second time in 3 weeks. Just seems like we have a really undisciplined team, and that's just stupid mistakes keep killing us. So it was probably one of the worst first halves I've watched the Bears. I can't believe we're not down 40-0 right now. Yeah, I knew this was going to be an awful Thanksgiving, but I didn't think we were going to be losing like this.
If you looked at the stats and if you heard the stats that I gave, it's 30-0, 40-0 stats, but it's still 16-0. It's why the Bears have to take the football and they score. But these are the things that Matt Eberflus could not afford to let happen on the national stage. Bad challenge, an offense that's taking a step back from the last couple of weeks. Undisciplined penalties. It's not just losing to a division opponent. It's doing it in the way that you're doing it today. Let's go to Tom in San Diego on the Bears halftime show. Tom, you're on the Bears Radio Network. What's on your mind?
Hey, Sylvie, real quick. Definitely Flus needs to go. But the one thing with Poles, this is where I don't know if it was he thought it was good enough to get by and he was waiting till next year. But this is a clear mismatch of talent on the O-line and the D-line. Look at the size of their guys compared to ours. Look at how their guys move compared to ours along the line. And if he can't get that fixed, I'm willing to give him one more year. But if he can't get that fixed next year, he's got to go too.
Well, here's the problem with that. And this is the trick box that you're in. And it was the trick box that they were in last year with the coach. If you draft a quarterback and you keep the coach, then the back and coach could be on different timelines. If then a year later you have to hire a new coach like they're probably going to have to do. If you let Poles stay another year and hire a new coach, give him a coach, but then you're giving him a year and it doesn't get better, and then you fire him a year later, why are you giving him a year to hire a new coach? That's why. So you have to decide, how much do I believe in Poles? Do I allow him to bring in a new coach and really give him 3 or 4 more years on the same timeline as Caleb and the coach? Or do I not believe in him enough where I need a new GM and a new coach? Kendall in Naperville. Kendall, you're on the halftime show on the Bears Radio Network. What's on your mind?
Hey, Sylvia, I just wanted to say about Ryan Poles, when his first two big free agent signings are linebackers, I questioned that right away. I don't know why you're spending so much money on a linebacker and largely ignoring the trenches. And the last thing, anyone who saw something in Eberflus, the way that he just struggles to communicate, I do not trust him to hire another coach. He's not going to connect with a guy like Ben Johnson or Cliff Kingsbury, who are a little bit edgy, articulate, and command a room. He's not going to connect with that if he connected with Eberflus, and he obviously did. This is a big problem.
Kendall, thank you. Or like Mike Vrabel. Like there's another guy who, commands a room. All right, so Bears down 16-0. They need a score. Stay tuned for the Binny's Toast of the Game near the end of the game. Hopefully there's someone to toast, guys. It's brought to you by Binny's Beverage Depot. Binny's, Chicago's family-owned since 1948. If you can't find it at Binny's, it's probably not worth drinking. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Thank you for your passion on the halftime show. Jeff and Tom back with second half action coming up next.
What would you do with $1 million? Hard Rock Casino, Northern Indiana wants to give you the chance to find out in our $1 million giveaway. Earn July 1st through December 27th. Then join us each Friday for your chance to win a grand finale spot for a 1 in 500 chance to be the guaranteed winner of $1 million. The $1 million giveaway, exclusively at Hard Rock Casino, Northern Indiana. Must be 21. See Players Club for complete details. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-9-WITH-IT.
You have heard me talk about how businesses are elevating their game in Bolingbrook. Here's Mayor Mary Alexander Basta to tell you herself.
Thanks, Peggy. Bolingbrook remains the most desirable southwest suburban location to start or expand your business. I invite you to learn how welcoming we are to the many businesses who recently have made Bolingbrook their home.
So if you're looking to elevate your future and the future of your business, visit bebolingbrook.com to learn more.
Join us and be Bolingbrook.
We're smack dab in the middle of football season. Guys, it's Carmen, and I'm amped up for everything happening and everything coming up. Kids events, games to attend, and all the stuff that comes along with it. My Land Rover Defender 130 is a dream to drive and a dream come true for any parent getting the kids around town. That third row is key. It's the go-to for pickups and drop-offs all fall. I love it. It's all thanks to the team at Orloff, right off the Kennedy at Armitage. They have a huge selection of new and certified pre-owned Jaguars and Land Rovers, so stop into Orloff and tell them Carmen sent you.
Miller Lite is brewed with great taste and only great taste.
The Miller Brewing Company would like to issue a correction. Miller Lite is brewed to be less filling. What are you doing here?
Miller Lite tastes great.
Look, I'm just reading the script. It says less filling.
That's not what my script says.
Well, mine said.
We'd like to apologize for the previous announcers. Miller Lite is in fact less filling and tastes great. Time to shine, legal guy.
Celebrate responsibly. Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Beer, 96 calories and 3.2 grams carbs per 12 ounces. Fewer calories and carbs than premium regular beer.
Here with Bears head coach Matt Eberflus. Coach, defensively, you guys bent, but you didn't break. You held them you gave up 1 touchdown, 3 field goals, and a big takeaway. Offensively, what was the message to the guys at halftime to get this offense jump started?
Yeah, really just do a good job of working away from the man-to-man. They play a lot of man-to-man, and we have good concepts in there. We just got to win our one-on-one battles.
All right, best of luck this next half, Coach.
You got it.
Back to you guys up in the booth.
All right, thanks, J-Mac. Tom Thayer, Jeff Joniak here with you. When he refers to the man-to-man, which is what Detroit's doing, working away from the man-to-man, what is he referring to?
Well, create separation in your route for Caleb to identify an honest opportunity for a completion. And if they're going to play man-to-man, you got to count on the athleticism of the receivers that the Bears have. And is it the speed of Roma Dunze, the experience of Keenan Allen, or the great catcher that DJ Moore is, or even look more frequently to Cole Kmet? If you have that type of coverage, that's the encouragement that Coach gave them at halftime.
Back to J-Mac. J-Mac, they've thrown 15 of their 19 plays.
Yeah, and we talked about it in the pregame. We talked about this team, they go man coverage. I think it was 46% of the time. And like they're saying, sometimes you got to find ways, right, to scheme your best players open, right? If they're not creating separation and winning their one-on-one matchup, well, you got to create space for them. You got to run some, type of mesh routes, rub routes, whatever you got to do to try to get the ball to your playmakers and create separation for them, right? We saw that with 4th down play, 4th and 3. He tried to go up top to DeAndre Swift to exploit a one-on-one matchup. Ball was underthrown. So you got to make the most of the opportunities when they present themselves. But O.C. Thomas Brown has to do a great job this second half of trying to find ways schematically to get his best players the football.
Yeah, and the offensive line's got to do a good job of giving Caleb the protection so he can identify his best option.
And Detroit has not given up a lot of deep stuff all year long, one of the best in the league at that regard. They are taking some hits on that defensive line. We've talked about the absence, obviously, of Aiden Hutchinson and some others. Marcus Davenport today. Levi Onwuzurike left the lineup. So did Josh Pasco, and he's been a good rusher for them. So they are starting to thin out up front, and that is always the story, right? No matter how good you are, how healthy are you going to be as the season wears on to get to the playoffs?
Yeah, take this ball, opening second half kickoff, and do something with this possession immediately.
Now the tee, Bates to our left. The kick is coming down in play at the 3. The near side, DeAndre Carter, 10, 15, 20 to the 25 before he's wrapped up and put down to the ground there across the 25-yard line on the opening kickoff to start the second half. You hear that noise, all that laughter, all that hilarity is from a Detroit team that is 10-1 and up 16-0 at halftime here in Detroit. As we begin the second half, the kickoff brought to you by Great Clips. At Great Clips, they save your haircut details and clip notes, so every member of the highly skilled team knows exactly how to create your signature look. Download their app today. Great Clips, it's going to be great.
Wide receivers, Bears, 2 catches for 7 yards. Detroit, 9 for 110.
Yeah, well, it's all going to be warped because of the number of plays, and the Bears have had less than 20. Under center, Caleb Williams brings DJ Moore in motion to the right. They snap, they take, they turn, they give to Swift, who finds a little puncture on the right side of that offensive line and defensive front, the left side of the Detroit Lions near the 30-yard line of the gain of 4 on first down.
Yeah, even though they're playing man-to-man coverage and you want to get the ball downfield, you want to get your receivers involved, you can't ignore the running game. And that's the one way that maybe you're going to create a little bit of deception in the backfield for Caleb to identify a downfield opportunity.
Reeder and Mingo collaborating on the stop for Detroit. 2nd and 6 from the Bear 30-yard line. First drive, second half. Caleb goes under to the center, and they hand off left on a stretch play. Here, Swift tries to hit a crease, and the Lions flow to the ball. He gets near the 35-yard line on a gain of 5, so it'll be 3rd down and short for the Bears. 3rd down and 1 at the Lions' 35-yard at the Bears' 35-yard line.
I like that outside zone play because DeAndre Swift reads it really well. You don't have to have any interior punishing blocks that you must win for the play to have success. And if you can put the challenge on some of those outside tacklers that really don't want to get involved, maybe you pop one.
Zadarius Smith, the former Green Bay Packer, Minnesota Viking, Cleveland Brown, Baltimore Raven. Now with this Lion outfit made the stop. Play clock to 4. 3rd and 1, shotgun. They're going to run it. Here's Swift off the right side. Gets the first down and plows through a defender and gets much more to the 40-yard line, a gain of 5. Good hard run by DeAndre Swift, the Lion draft choice several years ago.
As soon as you see DeAndre Swift lower that right shoulder, impact into the blue jersey, you see that blue jersey going backwards. You know DeAndre Swift is pushing with his legs for the extra yards.
Zildor on the tackle. First down and 10 for the Bears. 40-yard line, Detroit territory. Or Bears territory, pardon me. 2 minutes gone by here in the 3rd. Snap, play fake to the pocket. Blitz is on. It's picked up. Late pressure, they're coming. And there he goes. Swallowed up and down he goes. At the 35-yard line. Waves of pressure coming from Detroit. And so DJ Reeder with a sack of 5 yards. The big nose tackle on his 9th year out of Clemson. A big free agent acquisition from Cincinnati after 4 years there and 4 years prior to that in Houston.
You know, play action, you got to be able to go to that play action fake, hit your back step, and get rid of the ball. After play action, you start holding in onto it. You're starting to challenge the effectiveness of the blocks up front because they're trying to sell the run initially.
Bunch set now becomes 2 with Keenan Allen in motion to the right side. He'll settle inside the numbers to the right. 2nd and 15 from the Bear 35. Snap against a 4-man rush. Feign pressure. They throw incomplete. DJ Moore had a man on his back. Terrion Arnold at the 44-yard line. Well covered. DJ unable to retrieve, and now it is 3rd and 15.
Who's going to make the difficult catch? Who's going to help out Caleb? Caleb's trying to buy time behind the line of scrimmage, staying away from possible sacks. Someone's got to come up and make that big catch that really, is a ground-eating catch.
Longest series of the day matched right now with the Bears, 6 plays, and this is play 6, 3rd down and 15, 35-yard line. Safety's back, corners off. 4-man rush. Caleb to throw in a tight pocket, but he stays in it, backs up now, redirects and moves forward, lets it rip to the sideline, and the catch is made for a first down for the Bears. It is Keenan Allen at the 46-yard line of Detroit. Caleb did not leave the pocket. He maneuvered in it, and Keenan found time to make himself open 18 yards later in a first down. Bears go tempo. Smith late getting across the line. They snap the ball. Caleb throws. Got it inside the numbers to DJ Moore. Near the 40-yard line of Detroit. And that's a completion that gets the chains moving. And the Bears have something cooking now in this opening drive of the second half.
That was a tempo play to run it before they throw the red flag in case Keenan Allen didn't really make the catch.
Football just shy of the Detroit 40.
That's a veteran play. Nice job by the offense, being able to get up, get set, get the ball snapped before the time clock, and get a completion to DJ.
First snaps in Detroit territory all day. Comes with 11 minutes to go in the third quarter, down 16-0. Williams goes under center, moves Cole Kmet to a wing left, snap from center, take fake, and ready to throw. With time. Tapping the ball, nobody open, rolling to his right. He's got Greengrass right to the 35. Slows down, takes an awkward hit on his knee. And that draws some retaliation from Darnell Wright. That was an ugly hit on Caleb Williams.
Yes, it was.
You heard Tom's expression. Low on the leg of Caleb Williams. Let's see if he's okay. Campbell to hit. Campbell's drawn the ire of the Bears a few times today.
And
Caleb's back and ready to roll. He's fortunate.
Okay, it looked worse from up here than it was. It was still a nasty, deliberate hit by Jack Campbell going low on him.
Could have collapsed that knee like nobody's business.
But thank God Caleb is young and in great shape.
First down at 10, 31-yard line of Detroit. Fresh set of downs with under 10 to go in the third. Opening drive, second half. Snap back against a 4-man rush. Caleb Williams steps up. Gonna have the time to throw. We got Keenan Allen. Fired. Spinning into the end zone. Middle of the field. Touchdown. Touchdown Bears. Keenan Allen strikes. 31-yard beauty from Caleb Williams. And the Bears come out of the locker room red hot with a touchdown.
You talk about courage by Caleb. He takes that vicious hit by Campbell the play before that, and he still stands back there knowing that he's buying time for his receivers. And then now Keenan Allen on that drive makes the 2 gutsy catches that were needed.
Hung out of the ball after taking a slight hit on the ball, and he passes Charlie O'Rourke for the most touchdown passes by a Bear rookie quarterback on that strike. His 12th there in 2024, breaking a record that stood since 1942. Extra point now by Cairo Santos. It is up. It is good. And the Bears, a flicker of life here in Detroit, coming out of the locker room. 16-7. The Detroit Lions have the lead, but the Bears have their attention. That touchdown brought to you by Hard Rock Casino, Northern Indiana, located 30 minutes from Soldier Field, I-80-94, exit 6. This is the Bears Radio Network.
I do.
I do.
2 words you thought would last forever. Divorce is not something you can ever plan for. Unfortunately, for so many of us, it's reality. You put your heart and soul into this relationship. You deserve an attorney that will do the same for you. A law firm that understands how you feel and knows how to get you the settlement you've earned.
At Cohen Law, attorney Deborah Cohen is ready to serve you during that difficult time. Learn more at CohenLawDefense.com.
Love it. Embrace it. Right now. The Dan Patrick Show.
Dan Patrick.
That job is sort of the Cowboys' job of the NBA. Everything is under the microscope. Everything. And you got LeBron in there as well. So JJ has to be able to filter out all of the naysayers, the criticism. There's going to be so much gossip here.
The Dan Patrick Show.
Dan and the Danettes and you.
AM 1280 WBIG.
Whether you're ordering wings for the game, whipping up a 7-layer dip, or ordering pizza, there's something about football that makes you want to eat. And this football season, Uber Eats has the best deals on game day food. No matter what you're craving, from 2-for-1 pizza to buy one, get one wings, Uber Eats will be dropping new deals each week, all season long. Uber Eats, official on-demand delivery partner of the NFL. Order now. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details.
It's just not Sunday without the sweet harmonies and hand-clapping excitement of good old Southern gospel music. Ozarks Gospel featuring Tammy and Tanya Ballou and their talented friends will lift your spirit through song. Then when the sun goes down, the fun is just beginning on Ozarks Country. This show celebrates country classics of yesteryear combined with today's hot country hits. Combining great music with wholesome comedy, Sundays at Grand Country are undeniably fun. Call 417-335-2484 or visit grandcountry.com.
High school sports are the cornerstone of local communities, and AM 1280 WBIG is committed to local high school prep sports. WBIG is planning this year's fall high school broadcast schedule now. If you're a local high school booster or a local business interested in supporting high school football and basketball broadcasts on AM 1280 WBIG and our social media channels, call the WBIG Sports Desk today, 630-851-5200, 630-851-5200.
And that touchdown to break Charlie O'Rourke's record also on that same pass. We'll tell you a little bit about Charlie O'Rourke in a minute. Here's the boot by Santos. And over and returnable. The Lions will return out of the end zone, far side, middle of the field to the 15-yard line. The 20 and a trip-up job there. Nicely done by the Bears. Coverage units. Bunch of Bears bouncing around. Colin Johnson down there. Jack Sanborn. We'll see who gets credited with the tackle. But the Bears, as I said, they've got the Lions' attention now. It quieted this place in a big hurry. Charlie O'Rourke, Tom, thanks to Pat McCaskey, born in Montreal in 1917. He was a national champ at Boston College, an All-American. They retired his number, his nickname, Chuckin' Charlie, a fifth-round pick of the Bears in 1942 when he set the rookie record. 1st and 10, 22-yard line. Lions football left to right. Laporta in motion. Goff to play action. Here comes immediate pressure. They're screening. Montgomery to the 25. Montgomery to the 30. Montgomery to the 35 to the 41. And a first down on first down. After that 9-play, 74-yard drive and 5:13 for the Bears. Picks up 18.
Another nice run. Point of attack. Straight ahead. Challenge the defense. And I'm sure Dan Campbell gave an inspirational halftime speech to let these guys that were still in a fight after you saw that late first half hit by Tyreek.
Bunch set left. Montgomery deep in the backfield with Goff under center. Receiver to the right. Snap handing off. Here is Montgomery hit low by Byard and a bunch of bodies on him right there at the 42-yard line, limiting him to a 1-yard run.
Yeah, a lot of stalemates created at the line of scrimmage in order for Kevin Byard to come up there and help support that tackle. Somebody might be hurt at the bottom of that pile. Let's see. All right, everybody's up.
8:50, clock running here in the third quarter. Lions first possession. They scored 4 times in the first half, 3 on field goals, 1 touchdown. That's why it's only 16-7, and the Bears right back in it. Couple of receivers each way out of the gun. They hand it off. It's Gibbs hit from the backside by DeMarcus Walker. So you got to hit him many ways because he is a lightning bolt.
Well, as soon as you see him start shuffling his feet and not making any ground, then that's when the defense can close the distance on him and then deliver a shot to him. But if he's running with his feet straight up field, then you got to get some type of pursuit angle to him.
Coward with the full credit on the tackle there, and it's 3rd down and 8 for Detroit from their 43-yard line. Can the Bears get off the field here? They go empty spread, 3, make it 4 by 1. 4 to the right, 1 to the far side. Jalen Johnson going to pick up Williams in the slot to the near side, and the Lions shuffling the deck a little bit, and the Bears have to follow in coverage as well. Blitzing linebacker for a moment. Edwards bounces up. They throw it right. Stiff arm, but no way. He's not getting away from Kyler Gordon. Gibbs on the... Now a penalty.
What do you call him?
Did he get a face mask?
No, he's going to call horse collar.
Ball right now at the 47-yard line of Detroit on the near side. Shy of a first down by about 3 yards, but let's check the flag. Automatic first down right there. Byard the penalty with Kyler Gordon in the midst of trying to. Okay, yeah, that's right. Okay. Yeah.
Right.
Well, he
doesn't know the call. He doesn't know who he's calling it on.
So that pushes the ball into Bears territory. And it was a get off the field down for the Bears after the touchdown. So that's a costly penalty.
Huge penalty.
7:28 clock running. Third quarter, Bears down 16-7. Double tight ends left side of the line for Jared Goff. Works from under center here. Montgomery, the deep back. 7 on the play clock. Lots of conversation at the line of scrimmage on both sides of the ball as Goff continues to point out. Defender snap a handoff. Montgomery with a skip and a burst to the left side. Gets in the 30, spins to the 29-yard line. And it'll be left about a yard shy of a first. It'll be 2nd down and 1.
A version of the definition of a horse collar tackle is grabbing the back of the jersey and pulling him backwards. That time, Kyler Gordon started the tackle by holding on to the arm of the ball carrier. And as he was bringing the ball carrier to the ground, he reached up and grabbed his jersey just to have a second secure hand on it. It wasn't the definition of horse collar. It misinterpreted by that official.
Yeah, it didn't look like it got behind the pads on the back of the neck. It got on the actual jersey, but hey, maybe we're wrong. Out of the eye,
never.
Yeah, in motion to the left side. Patrick, take turn, give fake, and a flip to Jamison Williams to the 30, to the 25. Hurdles over Byard, gets inside the 15. Flat out, high hurdle by Jamison Williams. It'll bring this crowd to its feet. 15 yards on the end around to fly to Williams, a gadget player because of that unique speed.
The hurdle of the hurdle ability, the hurdling win, because Kevin Byard didn't really lower his head and lose sight. He was getting into a form tackle, and Williams is just that good of an athlete, and he had that type of elevation.
Yeah, he sure did, and Byard at 5'11" and 212, so it's not like a short guy out there. 1st and 10 of the 14 of the Bears. The answer from the Detroit Lions. Snap from center. Extends the handoff right to Montgomery. Lowers his pads or gets down near the 11-yard line. Pickup of 3. 2nd down and 7 after the whistle. Lots of bodies still trying to get unpiled off that pile. And David Montgomery getting a 16-carry day so far. Here in the third quarter with 5:18 remaining and a 16-7 Detroit lead.
Jared Goff in the red zone in 2024, 11 touchdowns, 0 interception. In his career, 145 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. So he knows how to protect the ball.
They like to run the ball inside the 30 here in Detroit and certainly in the red zone, as evidenced by the 21 rushing touchdowns by Gibbs and Montgomery. Will take this handoff. And the Bears spins off it with a stiff arm inside the 10. Montgomery to the 5, lugs a man to the 4. Close to a first down.
Somebody overran him because they had him dead to right at the line of scrimmage. And that backside pressure overran Dave Montgomery, and then he spun out of it and got his momentum going back upfield.
8th play of the drive, picks up 6. He's up to 77 yards rushing. And after the penalty, the Lions taking advantage of it. After the Bears put points on the board for the first time today. Bears rush 2 players off the field as Lions get out of the huddle and down and set. 3rd down and 1. Ball at the Bears 5-yard line. Tight end Brock right, heads left. Here's a quarterback sneak by Goff. Pushes off the right side, that powerful right side with Kevin Zeitler and Penei Sewell off the right side of the line. They have yet to indicate if it's a first down or not, but it's got to be, right?
Well, it looked like he had immediate advancing of the football when he took the snap into his hand.
Now they finally make that adjustment on the scoreboard. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line of the Bears football, resting on the right highest near side as we look at it here at Ford Field. Laporta out to the left side with Jalen Johnson. Now he pulls in inside the numbers, and he'll form a bunch set surrounding Patrick and St. Brown. Snap handing off. Montgomery looking for spaces that he cannot find, so he just pushes the pile forward near the 2. Off the right side, pickup of 2. They're going to bring in an extra offensive lineman to help block here on this play. And Detroit bring in Jamarco Jones, just pulled up off the practice squad, active duty today. Usually that's Skipper Decker out today.
That's something, you give David Montgomery, you think he stopped at the line of scrimmage, and then the power of I don't know if it's the offense of David Montgomery or what it is, just being able to push forward a little more.
Now they bring in Gibbs for second and goal at the 1 yard line. Detroit with 2:49 to go in the third quarter, threatening again. Motion to the right, they fake the pitch. Goff now throws the slant. Touchdown, Amin Agbanbaniga trying to defend the tight end, Laporta, but that's a mismatch indeed. Laporta with 6, and the Lions extend the lead to 22-7, and they answer the Bears' touchdown out of the locker room. Another long drive.
Yeah.
11 play drive.
Another long time consuming drive. That was more runs, a horse collar tackle, quarterback sneak. So the Lions were able to do a little bit of everything, especially after that horse collar tackle, that they took control.
Listen, 15, 10, 11, 9, and now 11 more. That's the scoring drives today for the Lions. Extra point by Bates, punches it up and through. 23-7. The Lions have the lead. 2:43 to play in this third quarter on the Bears Radio Network.
Bosch tools are built for workers. Bosch's powerful hammer drill has kickback control to help work go more smoothly when you need it. The 2-in-1 impact driver and wrench quickly changes between bits and sockets, so you only need one tool instead of two. And the X-Lock grinder switches wheels up to 5 times faster than standard grinders. Bosch tools take care of the job and you. Bosch tools, what hard workers deserve. Learn more at BoschTools.com.
Illinois State University, like Chicago's favorite football team, welcomed a historic recruiting class this fall, the largest since 1986. Like our gridiron heroes, we're excited to watch these newest additions work hard, find success, and create a legacy of their own. And while a few of our students have suited up on Sundays, our small class sizes, expert faculty, and personalized learning environment will prepare every student for Hall of Fame careers. So be part of a winner and take the first step toward creating your legacy. Apply for admission today at illinoisstate.edu/apply.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with Auto Owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Ask Conan Insurance in Aurora if Auto Owners make sense for you.
Tito's Handmade Vodka is America's favorite vodka for a reason. From the first legal distillery in Texas, Tito's is 6 times distilled till it's just right. And naturally gluten-free, making it a high-quality spirit that mixes with just about anything. From the smoothest martinis to the best Bloody Marys. Beyond the bottle, Tito's has gained a reputation for giving back, teaming up with nonprofits around the world to serve its communities and do good for dogs. Make your next cocktail with Tito's and learn more at Tito'sVodka.com. 40% alcohol by volume, namely 80 proof, crafted to be savored responsibly.
23-7, the Lions of the lead. Jared Goff, his 100th career touchdown pass as a Lion as he hits Laporta. And the Bears will get this kickoff here in a second. Let's go down to Jason McKee and our own National Bank Sideline report.
Bad news for the Bears. They will be without their best pass protector and running back Roschon Johnson, who's been downgraded to out.
All right.
Hey, man, what about Caleb? We saw Caleb going to the tent a little bit earlier, and I see
Bagent's warming up.
Bagent warming up a little bit. What are you thinking out there?
Yeah, I saw him going to the tent. Obviously, he was evaluated going in. Then he ran out like he was fine. So I'm assuming he's going back in on this drive.
You see him? You see him with his helmet on amongst the other offensive players?
I don't have eyes on him yet.
All I know is Bagent's warming up feverishly. So here's the boot. No return for DeAndre Carter. It hits the back of the end zone and out. John Madden Thanksgiving in block letters in the Lions end zones on both sides here. And the Bears go to work.
Caleb's in.
Caleb is in.
Yes.
But Bagent getting ready just in case. That guy's always getting ready.
He goes through a series of warm-ups, pretty much once a quarter. Gets a couple snaps from the backup center, Doug Kramer. Just making sure in a moment's notice if he's got to go in that he doesn't have to warm up to go in the game, that he's already warm.
Caleb Land with Swift to his right, a bunch set. in tight. Condensed formation, everybody inside the numbers. Safety's back deep for the Lions. Corner up tight on the near side. Motion, Keenan Allen is having a nice day. Back to throw, Caleb Williams. Stunt, everything picked up. Finds a space to run to the near side and gets rid of it. Cut, Adunze. All by himself, gets out of bounds at the Bear 49-yard line. Nicely done. 19 yards.
Nice job inside the pocket, staying alive, staying away from any traffic, locating the receiver, and getting the ball out of your hand.
No momentum carried him to the chalk track and tightrope. Couldn't do it.
Yep. That would have been something if he would have been able to maintain his balance. There would have been significant yards after the catch there.
Nice first play of this drive, though, and a first out of 10 at their 49. Bears have Williams in the gun, sidecars to either side, two receivers, snap. Here is Adunze blocking over the middle. They screen it left. It's stopped by Swift. Breaks a tackle in midfield to the 45. 40, 35 of the Lions. Left to the 30, inside the 25, and brought out of bounds. Two big plays. Adunze to catch. Swift on the screen. That picks up 29 yards and a first down.
Nice job. Again, nice patience by Caleb, attracting attention of the defenders, getting the ball efficiently to DeAndre Swift, run through the first attempted tackle, and then follow your guys downfield.
1:36 to go in the third. Bears down 23-7. Lions have scored on 5 of their 6 possessions, and we're going to score again until Jameer Gibbs fumbled the football. Bears now go to work under center, bringing DJ in motion. Caleb Williams on the handoff to Swift. This time he's mugged. Not put down, though. Stopped there by the defensive front, which has really taken a pounding with injuries. That tackle, Alin McNeil, a very underrated 3-technique defensive lineman.
But a really difficult block for backside tackle Braxton Jones. It's going to be hard for him to get his head in his momentum and strength inside of McNeil. And McNeil is able to take control of the inside shoulder of Braxton Jones, disengage and make the play. Almost an impossible block for Braxton Jones.
Lost it 2, 7 carries, 21 yards for DeAndre Swift. But a big screen sets the Bears up deep in their Lions territory. Lions spread out their defensive front. Bears have 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Snap to Williams, going to throw right side. Going to the end zone, up in the air. Tapped away from DJ Moore. Covered in the right side of the end zone, and a penalty marker down around the 10-yard line. So this one could be in the Bears' favor. Amik Robertson defending. It's on their nickel defender, and the Bears will take advantage of that in the final 30 seconds of this third quarter.
Nice job. You know, Caleb, he had a crossing route by Cole Kmet, who was lined up farthest to the right-hand side, dragged some attention of defenders across, and then allowed the receiver to get over the top of the defender. And Caleb, like Matt said, coming out at halftime, we got man-to-man coverage. We got to take advantage of it.
And the Bears here in the Illinois State University red zone at the 19-yard line. One back. Snap to Caleb. Toss right to Swift. Good movement up front. Wiggles down near the 14-yard line as he finds some space. The Bears going to work in the Illinois State University red zone. Go to illinoisstate.edu/visit to schedule your visit to campus and see why students and parents alike love Illinois State. Bears quickly to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down and 6. Lions trying to get set defensively. Caleb the snap, fakes the handoff to Swift. Looking to throw right. Goes to that side. Broken up around the 2-yard line. Going to DJ Moore, but there was traffic there. And that was, look, a little Dorsey back there along with Terrion Arnold. Big defensive plays in the third quarter. Brought to you by Binny's Beverage Depot. Don't miss the Binny's Toast of the Game in the fourth quarter. Binny's, Chicago family owned since 1948. If you can't find it at Binny's, it's probably not worth drinking. Through 3 quarters, the Lions 23 and the Bears 7 on the Bears Radio Network.
Hi, Debbie Fulan here from Copycat Wireless in Aurora to announce that we have relocated to 1640 North Farnsworth Avenue because we are now an Nextel authorized service center. Not only can we fulfill your cellular needs with AT&T, T-Mobile, and Nextel, but we can repair your Nextel phones as well. And until July 31st, we are offering $30 off any Nextel phone activated on a $39.99 or higher rate plan and purchase of a vehicle car charger. If you're in the market for a new phone, accessories, or repairs, stop in at Copycat Wireless located at 1640 North Farnsworth Avenue or call 630-820-3800 and tell them.
Love it. Embrace it. Right now.
The Dan Patrick Show.
Dan Patrick.
Jerry didn't ask to be the logo. He didn't even get his permission to be the logo. I mean, imagine all the merchandise. It's got the logo on. It's Jerry West. Jerry didn't care. He didn't want to talk about it. David Stern would not, to his deathbed, would not say that the logo was Jerry West.
The Dan Patrick Show.
Dan and the Danettes and you.
AM 1280 WBIG.
Brother Chimp Brewing in North Aurora invites you to stop in for a cold one and to check out their unique vibe in their main tap room, their newly expanded hangout room featuring a projector TV, darts and shuffleboard golf, or the dog-friendly outdoor beer garden. Brother Chimp features 12 rotating handcrafted traditional malt batch beers, as well as seltzers, ciders, and wines. Catch the live music and food trucks on the weekends. Brother Chimp Brewing is open Monday through Thursday, 3 to 9, Fridays and Saturdays, noon to 10, and Sundays, 11 to 7. Located at 1059 West Orchard Road in North Aurora.
When you're ready for great country music, look no further than Down Home Country. Grammy nominee and singer-songwriter Billy Yates is the best at bringing country music to life. Jeannie Hagee and Kimberly Barber sing all your country favorites. And Jared Doherty will keep you doubled over with laughs. Country music doesn't get any more authentic than Down Home Country. Call 417-335-2484 or visit GrandCountryLiveMusic.com.
Radio's changed a little bit since WBIG started broadcasting in 1938. Back then, you had to move the knob and adjust the rabbit ears. Today, you could just tell your smart speaker to play WBIG Aurora, and it'll play on Alexa, Siri, Google, any smart speaker or smart TV. Try it. Tell your smart speaker, play WBIG Aurora, or turn your knob to AM 1280 WBIG and just leave it there. It's easier to tune in to AM 1280 on your radio to hear WBIG.
Or kick the field goal because they need it anyways.
They got to get 6. Stop gain 342 to 177. Bears out first down 23 to 9, but yet they are knocking on the door because field goals get you beat. Will that burn the Lions today as the Bears go on attack? Punch set left. Cole Kmet motions out beyond the number. Snap to Caleb. Homer's in the ball game. They throw right. It is caught. That's Roman Dunze. Fancy footwork on another rookie. Terrion Darnold gets inside the 10, inside the 9, and it is a Bears first down to the 8, first and goal.
Nice job because Detroit, they had 5 rushers up there. They had 3 to the left, 2 to the right, 2 guys in a stance and 3 stand-up guys. And they brought enough of a rush, but Caleb stood in there, courage, and made the connection.
Second catch, Adunze, 23 yards. First and goal, 8-yard line. Bears left to right. Homer on the left hip of Caleb Williams. Adunze left along with Colin Johnson. Here is the snap. It's to DJ Moore trying to run wide. Breaks the tackle momentarily from Campbell, but lunges forward and did not get much, if anything, as that first couple of plays of this fourth quarter. The Bears try to get that ball in the end zone.
He's lucky to get what he got because that play was kind of blown up against the left-hand side of the offense, right-hand side of the defense. They made penetration. DJ read it really well. Bounced it a little bit around the outside, was able to break a tackle and get some.
But did lose a yard.
Yeah.
Second and goal at the 9. Crowd on its feet, making a lot of racket as DJ Moore lines up inside the numbers left. Keenan Allen slot right with Cole Kmet back to throw. Caleb looking left, now middle, now on a crosser over the middle. He's caught. Keenan Allen, 2-1, end zone, touchdown. Touchdown Bears. His second touchdown of the day. 9-yarder. And the Bears are in double digits, down 10, point pending with 13:40 to go in the game. That's a relationship that you've been asking for, and it is vastly differently developing.
After last week, 15 targets, 9 catches. Now you got Keenan came up with a couple of the biggest catches, but it's also a super gutsy performance by Caleb to stand in courageously inside that pocket.
3 catches, 58 yards, 2 touchdowns, including a 31-yarder. All coming in this second half as the Bears go for 2 here. 13:40 to go in the game. Again, they're a resilient bunch. They keep fighting. Keenan Allen will bounce out to the left with Colin Johnson in the slot to the left, to the right side. Cole Kmet and Roma Dunze form a tandem. Swift on the right hip of Caleb Williams. Now they bring Keenan Allen in motion. Snap to Caleb. Scanning. Dumps it over the middle of the end zone to Kmet. Incomplete. Coverage high-low there, so not a great window of opportunity. So the Bears are turned away for the 2-pointer.
I think he wanted to go to Colin Johnson there.
And the Bears with that touchdown. I'll remind you that Hard Rock Casino Northern Indiana is your sponsor of all touchdowns. We thank you for that. 8 plays, 70 yards in 4 minutes and 3 seconds. 23-13 Detroit in the fourth on the Bears Radio Network.
Miller Lite is brewed with great taste and only great taste.
The Miller Brewing Company would like to issue a correction. Miller Lite is brewed to be less filling. What are you doing here?
Miller Lite tastes great.
Look, I'm just reading the script. It says less filling.
That's not what my script says.
Well, mine said.
We'd like to apologize for the previous announcers. Miller Lite is in fact less filling and tastes great. Time to shine, legal guy.
Celebrate responsibly. Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Beer. 96 calories and 3.2 grams carbs per 12 ounces. Fewer calories and carbs than premium regular beer.
What would you do with $1 million? Hard Rock Casino Northern Indiana wants to give you the chance to find out in our $1 million giveaway. Earn July 1st through December 27th. Then join us each Friday for your chance to win a grand finale spot for a 1 in 500 chance to be the guaranteed winner of $1 million. The $1 million giveaway, exclusively at Hard Rock Casino Northern Indiana. Must be 21. See Players Club for complete details. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-9-WHIP-IT.
Hi, it's Peggy Kaczynski. You've heard me talk about how the village of Bolingbrook continues to rank as one of the most livable communities in Illinois. Here's Mayor Mary Alexander Basta to tell you herself.
Thanks, Peggy. With excellent schools, beautiful parks, and a wide range of shopping and dining options, I invite you to come and experience the warmth and friendliness of Bolingbrook for yourself.
If you're looking to elevate your future and the future of your family, visit BeBolingbrook.com to learn more.
Join us and be Bolingbrook.
Bosch tools are built for workers. Bosch's powerful hammer drill has kickback control to help work go more smoothly when you need it. The 2-in-1 impact driver and wrench quickly changes between bits and sockets, so you only need one tool instead of two. And the X-Lock grinder switches wheels up to 5 times faster than standard grinders. Bosch tools take care of the job and you. Bosch Tools, what hard workers deserve. Learn more at BoschTools.com.
13:40 to go in the game. Bears with a touchdown. No two-pointer was failed there, but Caleb Williams, his fourth quarters have been cumulatively adding up to some big numbers. 95.6 quarterback rating, a first down percentage of 46, a completion percentage of 68, well above the league averages across the board. One of the highest rated fourth quarter quarterbacks, and that factors in the greatness of a quarterback. Here's the boot by Santos. Sails far side of the end zone. They will not return it. So the Lions will take possession at the 30, and other than the takeaway, on the forced fumble on Gibbs, the Lions have had their way moving the football and scoring. They've scored on 5 of their 6 possessions. So, frankly, the way to do it, you got to take the ball away.
Yeah, but it's can't be single-handedly done. It's got to take either pressure on Jared Goff immediately in the passing game and get one out of his hands, and he showed that he is capable of doing that in the past, or stripping up a running back.
Gibbs gave it up. He's in the lineup right now, and Goff under center. We'll get to J-Mac in a moment. First down at 10, 13:40 to go in the game. Here is Goff on the play fake, going to set up a little boot to the right side. It is caught, 35 to the 40. T.J. Edwards grabs an ankle and brings down the lumbering tight end to the right side. That is Brock Wright, the fourth-year Notre Damer. Down for an Old National Bank sideline reporting Jason McKee.
Great call on that touchdown to Keenan Allen by offensive coordinator Thomas Brown. Keenan runs the core route, exploiting the middle of the defense, and I think the celebration was even better. He did the Thanksgiving cook 'em up celebration.
What does that exactly look like?
He stirred the pot. Did you see him stirring the pot?
No, I didn't watch.
He was cooking them up, like putting the ingredients in the pot, just like he did on that route.
All right, so like maybe a fried turkey. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Snap and a handoff. Gibbs trying to get to the edge. Bears have it cornered. Terrell Smith sends him to the sidelines. Always dangerous when that back, in particular, starts to turn the corner time to the outside, because he can hit the rails and be gone in a blur.
Right, and that really challenges the defensive back, because he's got to make sure he keeps leverage against the sideline. Don't give the defensive back any room to escape, and keep him from popping to your outside shoulder, because if he does, then that means the next thing that he's going to cross is a goal line.
Gain of 3. As it is, he's got 87 yards on 9 carries. Jahmyr Gibbs in the backfield. Goff under center. Play clock to 8. Game clock at 12:30 to play. 2nd and 7 at the 46-yard line of Detroit on the right hash. Tack the snap. Here's Goff to throw. Late pressure Sanborn. Throws it right. Catch is made. Is it in? It's going to be inbounds. Heck of a catch by Laporta with Byard and Edwards defending the play on the far side of the 37-yard line of the Bears.
They're going to go right up to the line of scrimmage because Goff knows it may not be a catch.
17 yards if it counts. He's trying to get everybody set.
Red flag is thrown. All right, man, let's get a red flag to work out on behalf of the Bears. Gosh dang it.
Don't swear, Tom.
I said gosh.
This booth review will be brought to you by Northwestern Medicine. Bears down 23-13, 2 second-half touchdowns.
Prior to the replay flag being thrown, replay assisted, incomplete pass.
Incomplete, so they don't need the flag. So replay assisted on that one, incomplete. But a heck of an attempt by Goff to the tight end.
It's because I didn't cuss.
What was that from? That's Laporta. Ooh. Oh, man, I don't know.
Well, I think because he was bobbling the football, he didn't have control of it.
Interesting.
Yep.
All right. Yep. Well, we're Bears fans here, so we'll take it. 23-13, 12-21 to go in the game. Right to left for Goff and company. What's Goff's day? He's thrown for 180. I can't read your writing, Big Doug. How much? Tell me what he's doing. 18-29, 182. You're not retired yet. Get that handwriting so I can read it. Third down and 7, 46-yard line, Lions territory. Bears have their safeties back. Corners off the ball. Snap is back. Looking to throw. Goff going to lob it down the right side. Incomplete. There was a tie up there with Amon-Ra St. Brown and Terrell Smith. Hey, play physical. Let them play. It's all good. No flag. And it's 4th down. The Bears have got the Lions off the field. That's big. And they get the ball. DeAndre Carter comes out in single safety. A punt unit out for the first time today for the Lions. Detroit, 1 of their last 7 on 3rd down. So the Bears really tightening the screws on Detroit's offense.
All right, DeAndre Carter, do everything by the book. Your feet are right at the 10-yard line. If you got to back up inside the 5, just let it go. And with this hard surface, hopefully it'll bounce into the end zone.
Jack Fox, the punter, sends it airborne. DeAndre Carter camping under it. Fair catch call for. Heels down to the 15-yard line. So the Bears will go to work left to right here on the 4th quarter. We'll pause for station identification of the Bears Radio Network. False starts are brought to you by Steinhoffels. They donate $1,000 to Special Spaces Illinois. Special Spaces creates dream bedrooms for children with cancer. We break on the Bears Radio Network.
Bear fans, head to Anyways Pub in Bloomingdale and Oak Brook Terrace for an unbeatable game day experience. Sunday NFL ticket, game time specials, jersey raffles, and video gaming. At Anyways Pub, home of our Italian beef egg rolls, fall off the bone ribs, and so much more. Voted best restaurant and pub 4 years running. Anyways Pub, located in Bloomingdale and Oak Brook Terrace, where Bear fans come to win. Anyways Pub is a member of the iTex trading community. Your iTex dollars are always welcome at Anyways Pub.
Love it. Embrace it. Right now.
The Dan Patrick Show.
Dan Patrick.
Tyrese, Rick took what he said was full blame for not calling timeout.
That's not on him. I'll take that more than he should.
You can prepare for these moments until you're in those moments. You're going, all we have to do is get the ball in bounds until you can't get the ball in bounds. Now what happens? Take the timeout.
The Dan Patrick Show.
Dan and the Danettes and you.
AM 1280 WBIG.
Welcome to Pal Joey's Restaurant and Bar in Batavia and West Chicago. Family-owned and operated Pal Joey's is open daily for lunch and dinner and features pan pizza, pastas, poultry, beef, pork, seafood, sandwiches, and more. Pal Joey's is available for private parties and catering for every taste. Bring family and friends to Pal Joey's to celebrate for any occasion. For West Chicago, call ahead at 630-231-9393. For Batavia, call 630-593-6600 or visit paljoeys.com.
Are you ready to declutter and reclaim your space? You need a dumpster from Red Oak Disposal in Lombard. Whether you're looking to downsize or tackle that long overdue garage cleanout, Red Oak's reliable dumpsters are just what you need. With easy delivery and pickup, you can say goodbye to clutter and hello to a refreshed home. Call Red Oak Disposal in Lombard and make decluttering a breeze. 630-523-0502. Reserve your Red Oak dumpster at redoak2go.com.
Lions jump to a 16-0 first half lead. The Bears have outscored them 13-7 since. They've got the football to start this drive deep in their own territory, their own 15, with Larry Borum now at tackle. Darnell Wright doubtful to return with a knee injury. First down at 10 from the 15-yard line for Caleb Williams. Komet motions to the right side. Stacked line of scrimmage for Detroit. Keenan Allen comes inside the block. Here's the handoff to Swift, trying to work behind that Keenan Allen block. Will get a few, pickup of 3, get out to the 18-yard line. Bears left to right here in the fourth.
Keenan Allen, little help getting up off the line of scrimmage. He's going to go down now, and he's going to need some service.
What the heck? He's clutching his left knee. What the heck happened there? Keenan Allen, 3 big plays today for Keenan Allen.
Whenever you're a wide receiver blocking near the point of attack, there's always that challenge that when all that thing becomes a scrum, then there's a lot of bodies coming in.
All right, we're going to break for a timeout for this. Attention to Keenan Allen with the Lions up 23-13, 11:45 to go in this Thanksgiving special from Detroit on the Bears Radio Network.
Whatever the adventure, there's a BMW engineered to take it on. The X3 delivers a striking design with agile performance. The 100% electric i4 packed with pure electric energy. Or the plug-in hybrid X5, an impressive, versatile SUV granting full control on every journey. Choose what powers your next adventure during the BMW Road Home Sales Event. BMW, the ultimate driving machine. Hurry in for exceptional offers through December 2nd. Visit BMWUSA.com for details.
Your company can save money by becoming more energy efficient. In fact, the ComEd Energy Efficiency Program can help your business find up to 35% in energy savings, resulting in lower energy costs. At ComEd, we're not just moving toward a clean energy future. We're powering the future of your business. Sign up for your free facility assessment at ComEd.com/poweringbiz. Terms and conditions apply. Offers are subject to change. Actual savings will vary by customer's usage and rate. The ComEd Energy Efficiency Program is funded in compliance with state law.
Hi, this is Dave Musial, owner of Four Seasons Heating, Air Conditioning, Plumbing, and Electric. With our biggest sale ever, furnaces from $39 a month, furnace and air conditioning combos from $59 a month, plus 72 months interest-free financing and up to a $4,000 system rebate. Four Seasons guarantee to beat any competitor's price by up to $1,000 guaranteed. So call today for your free in-home estimate and same-day installation.
For all the right reasons, call 866-4 Seasons.
Need health insurance? It's open enrollment for the Get Covered Illinois Marketplace. Our Get Covered Illinois navigators will help you enroll in a quality health plan, and you could qualify for financial help. 4 out of 5 customers can find a plan for $10 or less per month with financial help. Essential benefits cover prescription drugs, emergency care, health screenings, and more. Visit getcoveredillinois.gov to enroll in a plan by December 15th for coverage starting January 1st.
Got Joniak, Tom Thayer, and Jason McKee. Bears in the fourth quarter. Keenan Allen taken to the sidelines and into the tent. Struggling, maybe an ankle, Tommy. 23-13, Detroit the lead, and Borum now to tackle for the Bears.
Yeah, getting caught up in that scrum. A lot of those bodies fell on his left leg. He was stretched out. Looked a little better when he got to the sideline.
2 touchdowns today, a team lead of 5 and 64 career touchdowns. Here's Caleb Williams, left to right. 2nd and 7 at the 18-yard line. Takes the shotgun snap. Pocket starts to close. They're nibbling and speeding down he goes. Got rid of the football, but was it in time? Or are they going to call it a sack?
It
Looks
might
like
have been
they're setting up at the 7-yard line, which would be a loss of 11.
They call him in the grass, but as he was falling backward, he delivered the ball forward. So now there's still a discussion going on by a couple of the officials.
By the way,
Progress will stop.
so that's a sack, and that's the second one today of Caleb Williams by Detroit in the fourth quarter. I mentioned this in the pregame. Caleb Williams, number 2 in completions in the fourth quarter in the NFL, number 7 in yards. He's got 6 touchdowns now and 1 pick in the fourth quarter. Some really good fourth quarter math. Can he continue to do so? 3rd and 18. Ball on his 7-yard line. back to throw. Stunt picked up. Plenty of time from the end zone. Over the middle. Incomplete off the hands of DJ Moore at the 28th. And a diving attempt by Kirby Joseph could not reel in that football. Otherwise, it was trouble for the Bears. Joseph was looking at his 8th interception, staring right at him there, but on the dive, went right through his hands.
I'm surprised. DJ Moore, that's usually a ball that he's gladly to be targeted with, and he ends up making the catch. And so now it's going to be really tight punt protection to give Torrey Taylor the opportunity to get this ball off of his foot. Don't out-kick your coverage, though.
Snap back. Here's the boot. Taylor sends up a rocket shot at his 39-yard line. The return set up to the 45, gets to midfield. The Lions are going to have good field position as they go to work from right to left here on the 4th. A 54-yard punt, 11 yards on the return. We're breaking 23-13. Detroit, the lead over the Bears on the Bears Radio Network.
Attention Chicagoland business owners, never let your confidential documents fall into the wrong hands. Call Beaver Shredding for confidential 100% mobile shredding services. 708-458-8525. Beaver Shredding travels to your home or business and shreds your sensitive paperwork on site. Call Beaver Shredding 458-8525. No contracts, no hidden fees, commercial or residential. Beaver Shredding is a member of the iTex trading community. Your iTex dollars are welcome with Beaver Shredding. 708-458-8525.
Love it. Embrace it. Right now.
The Dan Patrick Show.
Dan Patrick.
Keeping an eye on the Yankees, as I always do. They've been the worst team in baseball for the last month. Now, all of a sudden, the GM, Brian Cashman, is going on the road. What does that mean? I mean, it's not a good sign. But all of a sudden, things are so bad, the GM is now on the road.
Cashman's here. We got to win now. Hurry.
Yeah.
The Dan Patrick Show.
Dan and the Danettes and you.
AM 1280 WBIG.
Flight Tasting Room and Bottle Shop features 15 beers on tap. Over 200 beers, meads, and ciders are available. Flight has a beautiful outdoor beer garden where you can suck up all the local flavors. Pick up all your favorite beers before the big game this weekend. Now available in their 32-ounce growlers. Enjoy a flight of beer on one of their unique airplane propellers. Snacks, wines, and spirits are available, or bring in your own food. Fly on into Flight Tasting Room and Bottle Shop at 508 Center Parkway in Yorkville.
There's fun to be had at the Aurora Skate Center. The kids will enjoy Friday nights, where DJ Swab Smooth is mixing and spinning all the top hits. Monday nights are set for live organ music. There are regular skating sessions, pizza nights, sessions for homeschool children, and so much more. That's the Aurora Skate Center. Visit the website at skateaurora.com. Remember, there's fun to be had at the Aurora Skate Center.
AM 1280 WBIG signed on in 1938, broadcasting to the people of the far west suburbs of Chicago from Aurora, Illinois, when Aurora's population was around 47,000 and Naperville boasted less than 5,000 people. It was the Great Depression, and America would soon enter World War II. Since then, our listeners in Aurora, Bolingbrook, Naperville, and the western suburbs have been on the move, and so is AM 1280 WBIG. We're moving. Find out more at WBIG.Naperville.com. High school sports are the cornerstone of local communities, and AM 1280 WBIG is committed to local high school prep sports. WBIG is planning this year's fall high school broadcast schedule now. If you're a local high school booster or a local business interested in supporting high school football and basketball broadcasts on AM 1280 WBIG and our social media channels, call the WBIG Sports Desk today. 630-851-5200. 630-851-5200.
Found a home here in Detroit, and they like him. 18 yards with the running catch.
Terrell Smith making one of those tackles without using his arms. To me, I'm not a big fan of those. I'd rather see you bring it, wrap up like Flus teaches all throughout training camp.
Hamstring tackles. Yep. 1st and 10 to 32-yard line for Detroit at the Bear 32. Williams in motion to the right snap. Goff fakes the handoff, swings it out in the right flat, caught by Williams. In space, great work by Byard. Using the sideline as a defender, keeps that leverage and gets him down to the 30, because that's a nightmare scenario with a guy with that kind of quickness and speed. Now a penalty marker. What's up?
There's a...
Oh, okay. So Williams flicked the ball at the Bears bench, and he is apt to make these kinds of immature decisions, I might say, where he gets himself in trouble by.
Taunting number 9 in the offense. 15-yard
So a taunting penalty. Now that'll get you chewed out by a coach.
Well, he's getting chewed out right now on the sideline, being brought to the Detroit sideline, and it's just there's just no need for that. It's just it's a lot of irresponsibility when you make a big play like that.
Oh, you hurt your own football team, right, Jay Mack at our Old National Bank sideline report?
Yeah, you got. That's just boneheaded play.
Man.
He makes a great play, flicks the ball. It looked like he threw the ball at Tyreek Stevenson.
He threw it without his helmet on, hit him right in the chin.
Yeah, so just a bonehead play after you made a great play.
And I'll tell you, Stevenson's pretty hot about it too. 2nd and 22, back to the Bear 44-yard line for the Lions and Jared Goff. Goff in the shotgun, trips to the left. Bears peeled off with Gordon dropping deep, snap to throw. Goff in a tight pocket, throws short, and it's Gordon to hit on Gibbs. The Bears say, incomplete. So Kyler Gordon makes it an incomplete pass, and an injured Bear now after the snap. A couple of them. It's Montez Sweat and Skipper must have got tangled up with one another, and that resulted in some trouble for Montez Sweat.
Let's see, because it's a lot like the traffic that Keenan Allen got caught up in. A lot of time that happens to the exterior rush to offense and defensive linemen, and Skipper's going to have to come off for a play because he is being seen by the trainers.
And Sweat definitely needed some attention here. He is now laying flat on his back, and they're working on that left leg.
They're manipulating his leg to be looking at a knee.
9:14 to go in the game, 23-13 Detroit. They race to a big lead of 16-0. The Bears, though, have clawed back in the second half with back-to-back touchdowns to Keenan Allen of 31 and 9 yards to make it 23-14, and the Bears and Lions have been duking it out ever since.
Both offensive tackles and both defensive ends going after Jared Goff, got caught in a pile, and there was a lot of bodies flying around. And Penei Sewell, who's a big guy, his body was flying towards Montez Sweat, and that's what happens to a lot of offensive tackles, and that's how they get injured, is when they're flying around the backside. And Penei Sewell, he's a 335, 340 kind of guy.
So here is Austin Booker rushing off the new left tackle, Jamarco Jones, off the practice squad. 3rd and 22 for the Lions at the Bear 44. Snap is back, stunt with Booker coming free. Goff to throw, right side, caught. He's short of a first down to the 28-yard line, or maybe, the 28-yard line. That is Amon-Ra St. Brown making the catch, but a nice stunt was coming home, Tom. He got rid of it just in time.
Well, that's what they wanted to challenge, that rookie, or the Jones coming in, playing offensive tackle, ran a stunt and see if he could accept the responsibility, which he did, but they made it, but now Skipper's back in the game.
Terrell Smith on the tackle, and the field goal unit comes out. Bates looking to connect again. He hit 3 in the first half from 30, 36, and 48 yards. He's been perfect all year. This one setting up on the right hash, angle left from 45 yards. Jake Bates. 8:50 clock running left in this one. Bears have really hung in there tough. Here's the kick by Bates, and the kick is no good. No good.
No
right?
good. No
Okay,
good.
I had to check myself. First miss of the season, and it comes with 8:42 to go in the game. And the Bears will take over with good field position.
Wow. I mean, you can feel the air leaving the stadium after the expectancy of that kicker to make the field goal. And then all of a sudden they go for the miss, a real subtle no good by the officials. And it's a quiet stadium right now. Let's see if they
slid right.
Yeah, see if they get back into it immediately.
Plenty of time for the Bears to work their magic. And hey, the man they called Superman is in the huddle. That is your quarterback, Caleb Williams. DJ Moore and Cole Kmet jog out to the left side inside the numbers. On the near right side, Keenan Allen back in the game along with the Dunes, and now Kmet joins him on the right side. One back, snap, toss right. Here's Swift needing blockers, and boy, a big stick coming from the secondary. Dorsey, the corner, comes in. He comes up limping, but he laid a lick on DeAndre Swift, and that's a yard loss on a wide run to the right, 2nd and 11.
The Bears are fortunate. Detroit took a very little time off the clock, so they started this drive 8:42 on the clock. You got to get some first downs out of it.
2 by 2 in the back for the Bears and Caleb Williams, left to right. 8:14 to go in the game. Snap back. Stepping up against the pressure. Going to run himself. Stepping away from trouble, and he slides feet first to the 41-yard line is where they'll mark it down. That'll pick up a chunk. It's 3rd down and 4.
He had it, Big Jeff. Couple more steps. Caleb would have got beyond the first down marker, but listen, not saying anything against him. The guy's got a lot of guts.
Pickup of 7 for Williams. He's rushed for 26 yards on 3 rushes. Again, sacked twice. Turnover free. 7:41 to go. 3rd and 4. 41-yard line, Bears territory. 3 of 9 on 3rd down today. Back to his left. Komet stacked with Adunze to the left. Blitz is on. Picked up by Homer. Throws left. Caught. First down. Cole Komet. 46-yard line. Bears territory and a completion of 5. But the blitz pickup was important on that play.
But, you know, he brought Cole in pre-snap motion. He knew exactly what the coverage was going to be. And he knew if he put it out in front of Cole, he's going to be able to catch it for the first down.
Homer made the block. Homer now lines up way beyond the numbers right. Uncovered slot momentarily. Komet now paired to the right side with DJ. Snap, 4-man rush. Caleb hangs in, throws over the middle, incomplete, way out of the reach of DJ Moore. He was triple covered, essentially. It would have had to been a perfect strike. Inside the 40 of Detroit, 7 minutes to play in the game. Clock is stopped, 23-13 Detroit.
He was triple covered, Jeff, but he had enough space around him where if the ball was efficiently thrown, DJ would have been in a catchable position. So
it would have had to be a drop in the bucket kind, not too tall there. Okay, 2nd and 10, 46-yard line. Left hash, Bears left to right. White on Navy against the Honolulu tops and bottoms of the Detroit Lions. They've been blitzing a ton today. I'm feeling more pressure coming here. Komet Adunze and Allen to the right. A stunt, rolling away from it to the right. Caleb going to come to the 45. Pops it to DJ Moore inside the 45. Lowers his shoulders to the 40 of Detroit and a Bears first down. Some magic with Caleb Williams, 14 yards.
That is the most clever play.
Drawn defenders, Tommy. That's what he's doing. Injured Lion grabbing his right knee on the far side of the field. As the Bears and the Lions take time with 6:39 to play in the game. How about that play? Again, this is what you brought about, you know, the running of him, going to draw defenders, and then you can drop it over the top.
But it's the awareness within a second that Caleb knows where he's at, where's the line of scrimmage. There is a wide receiver that's targetable. He makes an efficient throw, and they get the first down because of it. And just Keenan Allen back in the game. It's nice to see that too. But man, that play by Keenan, it's just amazing.
Keenan Allen Day is a good one. The second half for Caleb Williams, sparkling 10 of 15, 137, 2 touchdowns. And again, protecting the ball.
Well, I know it's a lot more when they talk about the first half, the receivers, 2 catches for 7 yards. At one point, it was 5 catches for 89 yards and 2 touchdowns. With Doug's bad penmanship, we'll have to update you.
Oh, don't. He's going to get mad.
I know. It's just
going to get mad. Don't get mad, Doug. We're just having fun with you. It's a holiday. Can't we have some fun? He's not having it.
No.
He's not having it. No. Yeah, it's 10 for 110 now at wide receiver. Rodriguez, the linebacker, coming off the field. Again, Darnell Wright, injured knee, so Larry Borum, a Detroit product, went to Brother Rice High School in the area here, so a Detroit kid coming home on Thanksgiving. That's a big moment for him.
It is. Listen, you know, that's the job of Larry Borum, though. He's got the talent to play right or left side. When there is an injury, you got to be ready. You got to stay warmed up on the sideline, and you got to mentally stay prepared all throughout the week.
Bunch set, Komet surrounded by Adunze and Keenan Allen. DJ Moore, right side of the formation. Corners in their faces, safeties are back. Caleb now drags a man in motion to the right. That's Keenan Allen. He's joined by a defender there. 4-man rush snap. Caleb in the pocket, tight pocket, throwing down the right side, incomplete. Throws it to the Lions bench, way out of the reach of Keenan Allen. Safe throw to the sidelines. Amik Robertson was picking up that play. And he and Keenan Allen having a good conversation. Asking for their addresses, send Christmas cards.
Right. Let me send you a turkey.
Tell you what, Jamison Williams getting no Christmas card from Tyreek Stevenson after that little flip in the that cost him.
It did. I mean, it's just you know, you can't have those types of shenanigans.
It's professional football. Be a pro. 2x2 in the back. Snap is back. Blitz is on. Picked up. Throwing. Open. Left side. Caught. Near a first down. There'll be a yard shy. Keenan Allen inside the numbers to the 31-yard line. It'll be third down and short for the Bears. Pickup of 9. Allen's fourth catch. And I'll tell you, all 4 of those catches have been big. An 18-yarder, a 31-yarder for a touchdown, a short touchdown, and that play right there. 3rd and 1 of the Lion, 31 in the fourth quarter with 5:47 to go. 3x2 formation, empty spread. 4-man rush, back to throw. Caleb zips it down the left side, inside the 5, over the shoulder. End zone touchdown, DJ Moore. Touchdown, Bears. Beautiful throw. Got the coverage he wanted. Got the man-to-man that he wanted to burn, and he burned him good. Over the top for 6.
Over the top for 6, waited for, DJ Moore not to lose confidence in himself. He had a lot of targets today, but he was tracking that ball from the moment it came out of Caleb's hands, and Caleb knew exactly where he was going with that pass. He led him perfectly.
Beats Brian Branch.
That should be a matchup DJ Moore should win. I got a lot of respect for Branch, but DJ Moore should be the safety.
31-yard touchdown, 8-play drive, 65 yards, extra point up by Santos. It is up, it is good. A 3-minute and 6-second drive. How about your Caleb Williams fourth quarter performances? They are stacking up and shining bright. It is 23-20 Detroit, 5:36 to go in the game, and that touchdown is brought to you by our friends at Hard Rock Casino, Northern Indiana, located 30 minutes from Soldier Field, I-80-94, exit 6.
Was that pass in the red zone? Was that pass in the red zone or out of the red zone? How yeah. Okay. Because he's 9 touchdowns in the red zone, 0 interceptions, but he's got a couple passes at length this year, and that that was no bigger than that one right there.
Now his fourth quarter ledger, 7 touchdowns, 1 interception. Wow, that's some serious stuff right there. That is what gets you excited.
You got to go back and look at that whole drive. What was the biggest play? Was it Cole Kmet's catch for the first down? There's a lot of Caleb's scramble for 9 yards. There's just a lot of big plays within that drive.
And now we're in a 1-score game, and this has been a big problem for the Bears over the years here, is 1-score games. Can they get back in it and finish the job? Can they upset the Lions here at home? End zone is the boot. They're going to take a knee in the Lions offense. Goes to work right to left from the 30-yard line. And these guys, they are battle-tested as well. They've had a great 2 years. They made it to the NFC Championship game last year. And they've got a guy at quarterback who's been around a minute. So he's been in these situations.
Your outside rushers is going to be Jacob Green and DeMarcus Walker.
Yep. So Sweat not back in. I formation. The Lions have run the ball all day long, approaching 200 yards rushing. They take and turn and give. Here's Montgomery in that familiar little hesitation out of the gate. DeMarcus Walker puts him down to the turf near the 34-yard line. Pick up a 4 on first down, 2nd and 6. Detroit with a 3-point lead. It got real quiet in here, and not just because the Lions have the football, Tommy.
No, you're right. And again, I think that, Jared Goff is an experienced quarterback. He knows how to use the clock, and, he's going to take everything into account.
Goff under center. 1 back set, 2 receivers take turn, giving off the right side. Montgomery twisted down to the ground by TJ Edwards at the 38. They're 2 yards shy of a first, 3rd down and 2, maybe a long 1 coming up. Clock winds to 4:49 to play in the game. And David Montgomery, a full day at the office with 87 yards rushing and 36 receiving.
All right, here's a play. Here's the big play. 3rd down and short.
3rd down and a long 1. Goff in a shotgun, awaiting the snap from Frank Ragnow. 4:30 to play in the game. Motion from right to left in Amon-Ra St. Brown. Gordon brings himself with him. Play clock to 6. Jared Goff takes the snap, sticks it in the belly of the back. It's stuffed. The Bears stuffed David Montgomery at quite the moment to do so. They finally slammed the door on number 5. It is 4th down and 2, and the Lions bring out their punt unit. This Bears defense was shredded in the first half by Detroit. They have hung in there and made big play after big play, and especially on 3rd down, where now the Bears have held the Lions of 1 of their last 9 in third down conversions.
Great job by the time that Dave Montgomery got to the line of scrimmage. The interior defensive linemen, they held stalemates. They held their ground. There was nowhere to go.
Coward, the tackle. He pressed his man deep. High punt by Fox. DeAndre Carter dealing with it, waving it off. It bounces inside the 10, rolls inside the 5, down to the 1. They're going to make Caleb Williams and the Bears work for it in every single way possible. That thing pounded down inside the 1.
Yeah, I should have been fair caught. I think that he understood where he was and how it should have been caught.
3:31 to go in the game. A 61-yard, beautifully executed punt by Detroit.
Torrey Taylor is arguing with the official that the defensive player, the returner from Detroit, he had his,
I mean, he had, looked like maybe his foot was on the chalk.
It is.
Oh, my goodness.
His heel is touching the chalk.
That's Khalil Dorsey.
Yep.
Are we not looking at this? Red flag, somebody? I don't know. Nothing's going on. He's going to keep it in his pocket. 3:31 to go in the game, and the Bears go to work from their own 1, left to right. Out of his end zone, shotgun snap. Caleb Williams looking to throw, short, caught. Keenan Allen makes the catch for breathing room to the 7-yard line. Quick throw to the right, lost his helmet in the process. He's upset about it, and now he gets a flag because he rolled the football at the official in disgust after getting his helmet knocked off, and that's going to hurt and burn the Bears.
These officials are ridiculous.
Took exception to it.
Well, they should have, been aware of where the feet were if his heel was on.
I mean, Neiman dragged his helmet right off.
Unsportsmanlike conduct, number 13 to the offense. Penalty will be enforced after this is over at the end of the play. The down counts, it's second down. That's number 13's first foul towards disqualification.
Really?
Well, Neiman tackled him around the helmet and ripped his helmet off.
Right. It's
and Keenan
amazing.
Allen did not like it. No flag, flipped the football in disgust. 3:18 to go in the game. 2nd down and 7. Ball at the 4-yard line. 3:18 to go. Shotgun back to the left, 2-by-2 formation. Lines with 1 deep safety, everybody else in the box. Snap to Caleb, blitz is on. Picked up by Swift. Plenty of protection, incomplete on the crosser, going for a Dunze. Small area of opportunity here, but I'll tell you, the blitz pickups have been impressive. By Homer, by Swift, by everybody.
Yeah. You understand your responsibility. You listen to the protection called in the huddle. Know your area of responsibility, and you got to stand in there strong. And
I bet it's coming again.
What's that?
I bet it's coming again.
Well,
3rd down and 7, ball on the 4.
If they feel confident that they can put some type of distracted pressure on them with 4 guys, and they have a lot of more guys in the coverage lanes, that's what you may see out of them. But they do have 5 up.
1 safety back deep, and now what?
The timeout.
3:14 to go. 23-20 Detroit. 3rd and 7 is the call at the 4, and the Bears take a timeout.
Wow.
What a resilient, impressive effort here by the Bears. All heart, and now give you that. The Bears advantage of the game, brought to you by Advantage Chevy Dealerships. Home of the 60-minute guarantee. They'll have you driving off in your next Chevy in 60 minutes or less, or they'll make your first car payments. You gotta be impressed with the fight, Tom.
And it didn't really matter much, but back in the first half when Tyreek Stevenson hit Dave Montgomery, because it was almost like they needed a last resort play to even get into this position. And Tyreek Stevenson, with a lot of guts and a lot of speed, he delivered.
Talking about the force
fumble off of Montgomery.
Gibbs.
Oh, Gibbs. I'm sorry. Yeah,
You
Gibbs.
confused me for 1 second. All right, 3rd and 7. Bears on the day on 3rd down, 5 of 11. Caleb from his end zone, about a couple of yards deep, back to his left. 3-by-1, back to throw. Everything's picked up. They throw the crosser. It's caught to the 10, to the 15, to the 20, 25. DJ Moore steps out of bounds at the 29-yard line. 3rd and 7 from your 4. And DJ Moore with 25 yards.
That's great protection, too. Another line down. Another great protection, too, because DJ Moore It took a long time for him to run that crossing route, and that protection was able to hold up.
Excellent call, Thomas Brown. Down to Old National Bank sideline report and Jason McKee.
Yeah, Caleb Williams just switched helmets with Tyson Bagent. I think the communication in his helmet isn't working, so him and Tyson Bagent just switched helmets.
Good thing their head's the same size, huh, J-Mac?
Hopefully they didn't switch mouthpieces either.
Zadarius Smith, the injured party, and again, the defensive line has taken a pounding. Of course, they made that trade to bring him to Detroit with the absence of Aiden Hutchinson. You can never have enough pass rushers when you're trying to win a Super Bowl.
6'4", 270, a 10-year guy compared to what we all know Hutch is, probably 6'5.5", 250, lean guy, quick off the line of scrimmage, young in his career, unfortunately got hurt, but they did have to bring in some help, and maybe they got the wrong defensive end from Cleveland. But you consider what Myles Garrett can do.
Zadarius Smith, by the way, 6-1 against the Bears in his career with 2.5 sacks, 10 pressures, 2 tackles for loss, and a forced fumble. He's beaten the Bears as a Packer, a Raven, a Cleveland Brown, and a Minnesota Viking. Let's hope it doesn't happen as a Detroit Lion. That's a lot of different ways to beat one team.
I'm not even addressing that.
I hear you.
I'm not going there.
Caleb in the second half on third down, Tommy. 5 of 6 throwing the ball, 85 yards, 5 first downs, and a touchdown. That is clutch play in the second half.
No bigger than one than that crossing route by DJ Moore. Again, respect to the offensive line for giving him the super important protection he needed for that route to open up.
Bears have outscored the Lions 20-7 since the 3:11 mark of the second quarter. They have battled and hung in there. Ball in their hands, 3 minutes to go in the game, down 3. First down at the 29-yard line of the Bears on the near side half. Komet in motion to the right, 2-by-2 formation, 1 back, snap, 4-man rush with a stunt, everything picked up, Bourne with a good block, Caleb rushing up in the pocket, right back into the trouble, and he's sacked, brought down on the good work there by the Lions defensive front, bringing him down. Al-Quadin Muhammad, the former Bear.
I'm going to tell you this, Jeff, they're lucky it's a sack. It should be a holding on Larry Borum. And they got away with one. I don't know what the official was looking at, but
that was Borum's guy all the way to the end, and Borum and Muhammad stayed alive. 2nd and 15. Third sack by the Lions. Football on the 24. Snap back. Again, a stunt up front. Picked up, throwing left on the stop. It is DJ Moore, the catch on the comeback. Gets the catch at the 38. The Bears will have a makeable third down. 3rd down and 1 at the 38-yard line. Bears territory.
That's
DJ Moore, the catch.
That's a play, Jeff. We usually see DJ Moore lower shoulder being able to juke that sideline defender, but we didn't. He got it out of bounds, and 3rd and short. Last time in this type of play, they brought Cole Kmet in motion, understood that he was going to be the go-to guy, and
Mercedes Lewis enters the lineup at tight end along with Kmet to the right side. The Lions, a bunch of personnel changes as well. 3rd and 1, 38-yard line on the left hash. Williams under center. Takes, turns, Swift the handoff. Swift the first down to the 45. Rolls through a Lion to midfield. Bears get 12 on that run left on 3rd down and 1. And an injury as well coming up. Shelton, the center, is on all fours. Hey, we knew this was going to be one physical game against the Detroit Lions. It's how they play. It's how the NFC North is. It's how you have to be, and it is really taking root.
Get some snaps. Get Doug Kramer, pull the quarterback aside, get a couple snaps, feel comfortable, bend your legs, get warm, try to go through that process a couple times.
There are 2 minutes and 12 seconds left in this ball game. Down to J. Mack and an own National Bank sideline report.
Yeah, it looks like Coleman Shelton got rolled up on, but DJ Moore looked like he's taking a knee, but I think it wasn't because of Coleman. I think he was banged up as well on that previous catch he made on the sideline.
I thought he was limping.
Yeah.
I thought he was limping.
I agree with you, J. Mack.
By the way, DJ, 15 targets, 8 catches, 97 yards. That's playing through a tough day right there to come up big because he's caught 4 of his last 5 passes.
Right. Well, Keenan Allen targeted 15 times last week, made 9 catches for less than 100 yards, but he made the big touchdown catch on a 1-yard scramble by Caleb.
Well, you were talking about complimentary football, right? So the Bears make the big stop on 3rd down on a run to Montgomery, who usually gets everything falling forward. The Bears stuffed them. 3rd downs have been great. The Bears 7 of 8 in the second half on third down. The Lions just 1 of 5. Caleb has come to life here in the fourth quarter. And the Bears are trying to get this thing done somehow, some way. Down 3 with 2:12 to play. The ball sitting on the Lion logo at midfield on the left hash mark.
I'll take a tie, but I don't want a tie. I want the Bears to win this in regulation by getting the ball into the end zone. 2-minute warning.
The 2-minute warning brought to you by Miller Lite. Tastes like Miller time, Bears fans. 23-20, Detroit over the Bears. Bears ball at midfield when we come back on the Bears Radio Network.
Acura is a leader in reliability and style. Drive home in your new Acura from Advantage Acura of Naperville. With more selection to choose from and more savings, they're committed to providing a smooth and easy car buying process. Advantage Acura values your time. They'll have you in your new Acura in less than 60 minutes, or they'll make your first car payment. That's right, drive off in your new Acura in less than 60 minutes, or they'll make your first car payment. Visit AdvantageAcura.com or see them in Naperville.
Most mentioned offer upon arrival before negotiation. Restrictions apply. Ask dealer for details.
Miller Lite is brewed with great taste and only great taste.
The Miller Brewing Company would like to issue a correction. Miller Lite is brewed to be less filling. What are you doing here?
Miller Lite tastes great.
Look, I'm just reading the script. It says less filling.
That's not what my script says.
Well, mine said.
We'd like to apologize for the previous announcers. Miller Lite is in fact less filling and tastes great. Time to shine, legal guy.
Celebrate responsibly. Milwaukee, Wisconsin beer. 96 calories and 3.2 grams carbs per 12 ounces. Fewer calories and carbs than premium regular beer.
Hey, Bears fans. Steinhoffels is a proud partner of the Chicago Bears. And this Bears season, Steinhoffels is partnering with my friends at Special Spaces Illinois to create dream bedrooms for children battling cancer. For every false start caused by the Bears defense during a home game, Steinhoffels will donate $1,000 to Special Spaces Illinois. Steinhoffels has Chicagoland's largest selection of furniture and mattresses to fit every style and budget, and is 100% employee-owned. Shop in-store and online at steinhoffels.com.
UI Health believes everyone deserves exceptional care. Their care teams are leaders in managing and treating complex diseases and conditions, utilizing the latest innovations in minimally invasive surgery. UI Health prioritizes personalized care from diagnosis through precision treatment. UI Health develops the care plan that's right for you. UI Health, exceptional care for you. Learn more at uihealth.care.
Jeff Joniak, top there. Jason McKee on the sidelines. The Paul Zaranger engineer. Doug Letty, our director of research and statistics. Little Z down at the sidelines. We've been treated to a fun second half. Bears trailed 16-0 at halftime. They are now down 23-20. Have the ball in their hands in midfield in what has been a tremendous fourth quarter by the Bears offense and play caller Thomas Brown, and the guy executing those plays, Caleb Williams. 2 fourth quarter touchdowns. And he's cooking right here. 1st and 10, midfield. Jogging in motion to the right side is Adunze. He'll go outside the numbers right. Keenan Allen will be the slot. Amik Robertson picks him up. DJ Moore over at motion behind his quarterback. Fakes the handoff to him. Stays in the pocket and starts to close. A late blitzer puts him down to the ground. Late pressure. It wasn't a blitz. It was Darius Smith looping around, coming clean and putting him down to the ground. And that is sack number 4 on Caleb Williams.
Coleman Shelton,
17.
Coleman Shelton back in. Doug Kramer out.
Adunze comes right. DJ Moore left. Timely heat by the Lions. They spread out. They're lurking at linebacker. Snap is back. 4-man rush. Starts to really come home, and Caleb steps up against it left at the 45 to midfield. Lowers his right shoulder into a Lion, and down he goes to the 44-yard line of Detroit. He took on Brian Branch, of all people. Injured Lion again.
He got himself in a powerful position that he was lower than the upper body of Branch, and Caleb delivered and got out of it what he could.
Zadarius Smith having trouble. He's going to have to come off the field. An injury timeout. Brian Branch and Caleb Williams introducing one another.
Zadarius Smith is limping on his left ankle. When he left the field before a couple plays ago, they had his left shoe untied. And so he's obviously is in some discomfort with his left leg.
Not when he made that sack.
Huh?
Not when he made that sack.
But that was a coverage sack. That, if you really look at the timing of that play, Jeff, that quarterback, you get back to your drop zone, you're going to have about a second to look, and then you got to get rid of the ball. You take any more time, you're playing into the hands of the pass rushers.
23-20, Lions. 68 seconds to go in the game. 3rd down and 4 for the Bears at the Lion 44-yard line.
That was a gutsy play by Caleb, that last one. He knew that he was going to have to scramble and get himself into a favorable 3rd down situation, and that's exactly what he did.
9th play of the drive that started at the Bears' 1-yard line. 3rd and 4, 44-yard line. Bunch set right. Keenan Allen out, peels off to the right. Snap, blitz is on, picked up, throwing, in traffic, knocked away from Keenan Allen. 3 Detroit Lions inside the 35 on the near side hash, the right hash. It is 4th down and 4. The Bears are down to their last shot. 4th down and 4. 10th play of the drive, longest of the day for the Bears.
All right,
from the 1 to the Lion 44, trying to survive.
You got Travis Homer that came in. You got DeAndre Swift that just picked up a big blitz in the play before this. And Travis Homer is in the backfield.
Form at right tackle, bunch set. Allen, Odunze, and Cole Kmet to the right. DJ one-on-one to the left side. Homer to the left, snap, blitz is on again. Homer the pickup. Caleb with time, throws, caught inside the 40 to the 35. DJ Moore inside the 25 and goes out of bounds to the 23. Again, Travis Homer the pickup, gave Caleb time, completes the pass, 21 yards, and a Bears 1st down. Penalty marker far side of the field. 56 seconds to go.
That was basically the same play as the crossing route that they made the big play down coming out of their own end zone.
Oh, man.
Pass interference. Number 85.
Oh!
Wow. What is pass interference on a tight end?
Yeah, I think he was setting a pick.
Okay.
Yeah, he was setting a pick for DJ Moore.
Hit Terry on Arnold. And, oh my God, it's a rip your heart out special. Now it's 4th and 14. What magic is left in Caleb Williams right here, right now. The ball on the 46 of the Bears. He needs the 40 for a 1st down. Trips to the right. Kmet tight to the left side of the formation at a 2-point stance. Snap back, blitz is on. Homer again picks it up. Caleb weaving in the pocket, rolling to his right, being chased, lets it rip, downfield, jump up,
yes.
Penalty call.
Yes.
DJ Moore tied up with Joseph. And the penalty, let's see if it's going to stick.
It is. It's holding straight up on Kirby Joseph. Ball in the air.
Big discussion, though. Big discussion. Everybody on pins and needles awaiting the outcome. On a 4th and 14, go up and get it ball from Caleb to DJ.
Number 29, defense.
Oh,
There you
29.
go.
Okay, I thought it was 31.
Kendall Vildor, the ex-Bear, the guilty party as he got tied up. And a good sell job as well by DJ, I'll be honest.
Hey, you think?
Yeah. Anyway, it is 1st down Bears at the 25-yard line. At a minimum in field goal range. 46 seconds to go, Tommy. 46 ticks. 29-yard penalty. Is your heart racing or what? Nailed nibbler time in Detroit. Bears down 3, 1st and 10 of the Lion 25. Bunch set. Kmet surrounded by Odunze and Allen. Allen now ventures out to the left. Snap back. Caleb to throw. Crosser low at the feet of DJ Moore and wide open. He could have run and turned the corner and turned inside the 20. It is 2nd down. 43 seconds to go in the game. 43 seconds.
Yeah,
Doug, you'll need to update that for me when you get a chance.
Surprise, good play. He's looking for Keenan Allen, had a route over towards the left-hand sideline, the Bears sideline. If he would have escaped another half step, I think he would have went Keenan Allen, pylon corner of the left end zone.
Leave nothing to chance here, Tom.
No,
Get
heck no.
in the end zone. DJ Moore trots out to the left. Coverage picked up tight to the right side. Odunze with Allen and Kmet a bunch set.
Oh, no.
Movement. No
timeout.
Second choice timeout. Chicago.
Bears take the timeout. 43 seconds to go, and a stunned crowd on their feet here in Detroit looking for their defense to make a play. We're watching Caleb Williams' magic here in the second half. He's got 3 second half touchdowns, 2 in the fourth quarter as we pause for station identification on the Bears Radio Network. Jeff Joniak, Tom Thayer with you. Might as well give you today's Toast of the Game presented by Benny's Beverage Depot. Benny's, the official champagne provider of the Chicago Bears Radio Network. If you can't find it at Benny's,
it's probably not worth drinking.
Warren Allen in the second half, 11 for 163 and 3 touchdowns. Today's Toast of the Game presented by Benny's Beverage Depot. Benny's, Chicago family owned since 1948. If you can't find it at Benny's,
it's probably not worth drinking.
2nd and 10, 25-yard line left to right. Bears scatter. Keenan Allen outside the numbers left. Rome Odunze inside the numbers left. Now Allen joins him with Komet. Snap to Caleb Williams. Gonna throw left. Tall. Caught. Keenan Allen turns his shoulders upfield. Inside the 15. Down to the 13. And a first down for the Bears. Stops the clock with 36 seconds to go.
Ooh, I thought he had Rome for I'm not questioning him.
Penalty marker, Tom.
Oh.
Kidding me. You got to be kidding me. Tevin Jenkins, the penalty. Can't beat yourselves. That's been the story all season. 2nd down and 20 now. A lot harder of a job at 35-yard line. Bears were in business inside the red zone with that play.
You know what happened is that the right hand of Tevin Jenkins, he had it on the jersey, and then as McNeil hit his hand up and it slid up underneath his face mask and pulled his face mask off.
Yeah, popped his helmet clean off. Okay, hearts racing, folks. Swift out to the left. Beyond the numbers. Komet slot left with DJ Moore. Slot right, Keenan Allen. Outside of him, Odunze. Corners up tight, except for the top of the field. 1 safety back deep. 4-man rush. Caleb Williams goes down. I don't know what happened. Didn't look right. Did not look right. Whatever was going on, it didn't look right, and down he goes. Right. 25 seconds left in the game. Clock running. 3rd and 26. Bears got to get settled from the 41-yard line.
It looked a little dysfunction in the snap count that last play.
15 seconds. 3rd and 26. Caleb's got to make a play here with 11 seconds to go in the game. Awaiting the snap. Got to hurry it up. 7-6. Takes the snap. Caleb Williams from the pocket, zings it down the field, twisting, turning inside the 5 as time expires for Rome Odunze. That's it. No flags. And the ball game is over. Everybody's standing around in stunned disbelief on both sides. Nobody's celebrating, but the game is over. Something happened down the stretch here. It did not make sense. 3rd and 26. That ball goes incomplete, and the Lions survive a hellacious comeback by the Bears from 16 down, chipped away all through the second half. Outplayed the Lions in the second half, but fall. Another one-score loss, 23-20 here on Thanksgiving. The losing streak has reached 6. The Lions' winning streak has reached 10, their longest in 90 years. And their first win on Thanksgiving in their last 8 attempts. Any explanation?
No, it's just the last couple plays. I don't think there was count certainty at the line of scrimmage. I think Caleb went to the right spot when he went to try to get the ball to Rome Odunze on that last play. A couple of super unfortunate penalties at near the end of the game there, and just